Oh,
Such a
yes.
love.
We are now.
For all that you do. You don't like when I sing.
You don't like it when you sing?
No, you don't like it when I sing.
I said that.
You say it all the time. Every single damn day.
I haven't said it once in my entire life.
In your entire life?
If you think about it.
Wait up.
What's going on, everybody? Coyote, Jeff, Sugar Rush.
What's going on your
Frigid
damn,
Phoenix,
What's going on your
Painting
damn
Board.
self, Chris?
Frigid came into the office today
How'd that go?
and received the OneStep set.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Did you have a lot of fun?
We did. Did you have fun?
I had all the fun. Pop in close. Center up, Chris.
You got to center up. Looks good.
I'm fine.
Yeah, looks great.
I'm fine. Center up, Chris.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, greeting from Wisconsin. Nice.
Wisconsin. I'll be in Wisconsin. Chris and I will be all up in your Wisconsin soon.
That's true. Coming up soon. Couple weeks.
No, it's not even a couple of weeks.
Just about. A little bit sooner than that.
But yeah, it was 2 weeks from Tuesday for you.
Oh yeah, technically, yeah. The show starts on Thursday.
It's open to the public on Thursday.
Hoosier, do you know why leprechauns laugh when they run through a field? No. The grass tickles their balls. Wow. The visceral joke. I'll give you that one, Hoosier. I don't even have my sound. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. Pretty bad joke.
Dino Paints, what's going on? Painting Board, Scorched Earth. Jan. M3 Stout.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully Friday is going well. Anybody got any great plans for the weekend?
What's going on?
What are you doing this weekend?
That's a great question.
Does it have a great answer?
I don't know. No. I'm taking down some stuff in my room for Adepticon. I'm doing that tomorrow.
In your room?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Some studio stuff for the show that we'll need.
Oh.
So I'm taking that all apart. And then what else? Probably something. Kathy Pirate, what's going on? Hoosier. Warhammer Night with the boys. Sweet. Travel Cedric, this weekend I'm painting my bathroom. Nice. Always fun to get a project done. Bridget says, hope you all having a great afternoon. Much love to Chris for the entire experience, for the kindness. No, absolutely. Jason, sorry we missed you.
Wait.
No, he says, Jason, sorry we missed you, but looking forward to see you next time. I'm over the moon, excited for it all.
Wait. He was nice to you?
I was very nice.
What?
Did a little unboxing. Had a great time. He tested the paints out.
How? Wait. Why were you nice to people when you're not nice to me?
I'm very nice to you.
Whoa.
The definition of nice. The definition. Bridget, so excited for you.
Awesome.
T. Schmid, what's going on? We're getting close. Yes, Rocco, we will be streaming up until Adepticon. Jason's not leaving till Wednesday, so he'll be streaming that Monday and Tuesday, I believe.
You'll be streaming that Monday.
That's true. So Jason will be solo on Tuesday.
Chris and Gabe and the team leave Tuesday. They get there so that they can start doing stuff Tuesday evening. And then Wednesday is setup day. And I get in with Jen later on Wednesday.
When will weathering pigments be back in stock? Says Spo Sword. Spo Sword.
We'll have some at Adepticon, I believe, and then right after Adepticon, I'm hoping to have them back on the store.
Chaos Angel. That's a big streak. So is yours, Brent. 40 and 55. It's a long
Brent the
streak.
programmer?
Brent the programmer.
What do you program,
40.
Brent the programmer?
What do you do, Brent?
What do you, Brent? It's in your name, so it makes me curious.
T. Schmid says,
program, Brent.
You know what sucks about Adepticon? It takes too long to get here, and then it's over too fast.
I'm okay with the too long to get here. You are correct when it's over too fast. Just as soon as you hit your groove, especially for me because there's so much going on. I mean, that's true for everybody, but with me, there's so much going on. It takes me a minute to just get into the swing of things at Adepticon, I feel like. And then I get into the swing of things, and then it's like, oh, we got to go home. Rip.
Brett says, I work on education tech, testing software packages affecting the lives of thousands of kids. I love it. Oh, nice. That's super cool. Brent, that is sweet.
Nice.
Sure says, I'm happily removing my old cheap acrylic inks, been replaced with the super superior transparents, loving them so far. Nice.
Aren't they better? You painted with much ink, the transparents just kick their butt.
Fenren, I landed a new job as a digital marketing manager at a water park, so I can start buying more paints and hobby stuff. Tough job market. No, that's cool.
Awesome.
Doghouse says, I wish Adepticon was next week. My spring break week was not next week.
I was going to say, wait, Adepticon is next week.
It is.
No, it's
not next week.
Week after that.
Frigid, yeah, absolutely. Am I okay to talk about the paint? Because it's hard to stay lip sealed right now.
You're definitely. What did you think? Yeah. Have you been playing with it?
Yeah. What do you think, Frigid?
Frigid has he was local, not intended, but great.
Wild.
Able to come pick it up and hang out with Chris for a minute. I'm anxious to hear what you think. What do you think? You're the one of the first that has a comment outside of the company, if not the first, actually.
Frigid said, I will say this in all caps on purpose. Find every way possible to get your hands on OneStep when it's available. Nice.
It's that good.
I played around with it all last night as well.
You did?
I did. I spent all last night playing with it.
What?
Found an amazing use for graphite green over zombies.
Who gave you paint?
You did.
I didn't give you paint.
Monument did.
Oh. They're nice people.
Monument's pretty nice. Yeah, I think you guys are going to love it. I also tried the blue over a zenithal smoke. Came out pretty good. Eco Studios, I ordered some paint and leaving a kind message on the invoice led me here. Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Hey, welcome in. First time chat, too.
Welcome.
We do this every day from 2 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is Monument Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So thank you for tuning in.
Welcome, welcome. Glad you found us.
Bridget says it's smooth, it's very easy to work with, it's going to redefine the space, and those others will quickly find the trash can in your home. Mine already did. Nice.
Holy cow, Frigid, that's awesome.
They're dope.
Frigid, have you used other speed paints? What's your experience with speed paint in general? Because that's awesome. That's a great testimonial right there.
Yeah.
I've got a number 1 and a number 4 that I'm using right now. I'm doing the larger coverage with a number 4 because it holds more liquid on it. And the one thing with these paints is you want to be, I won't say aggressive because I don't want people flooding models, but you want to put more material down, because that's really what makes these come alive. You're going to put more wetness on the model with these than you will in your normal painting, most likely. You know, I think that it really popped for a bunch of people yesterday when I showed that, you know, I don't use my thumb palette very often when using these. They do a very good job of staying where you put them, even though there's a lot of paint on the brush. Be a hard neck.
Bridget said, in my hands, it felt better than what Jason has even shown. It's hard to put into words, but it was amazing. My fiance tried them as well and said to me on the way home, can we get another set? Because I see those being gone quick. Yeah. Nice.
That is awesome.
Balthorn says, ETA on the new Sables.
They'll be at Adepticon. Everything right now, unfortunately, gang, is built on the Adepticon stuff. So we have, production has made sets of Sables for Adepticon. And then after Adepticon, we will start into production for, or while we're away at Adepticon, they'll start in on production for the store. Obviously, at this time of year, anything that's at that last minute stage gets focused with, you know, what we need to make for Adepticon. Make sure we have as much there on site as possible.
Gopher, what's going on? Happy Friday to you too.
It's Friday.
Avian says, can we have a one purchase option on the menu at the Adepticon called Shut Up and Take My Money, which would stuff all the new stuff in a bag? Not a bad idea, Avian.
Bad idea.
Make sure you guys get in line. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what our line is like this year.
Well, we're going to have two lines, technically. We're going to have the MAA Cup Teaser Challenge line and the retail line.
Yeah. This is strange. This looks like...
A Gnur?
No, it looks like 3D supports. It is. It's like 3D printed supports, but these aren't 3D printed. That's weird.
3D printed?
Yeah, those were 3D print supports. I wonder if the master
That's
for
odd.
the mold had 3D supports on it. That was very strange.
Huh.
Because these aren't 3D printed, so...
Frigid says, I do have to say, in quotes, any paint consumption via mouth is by my choice and only deduced heavily by Monument Hobbies and their employees, while I enjoy the taste. I must also say it's not recommended by 4 out of 5 doctors worldwide. My doctor just happens to be the other 1/5. Hey, I know they look delicious, but we still do not condone eating the paint legally.
Right.
Grand Deceiver says, did I hear yesterday that you recommend a ratio of 2 to 1 for turning your regular paint into OneStep using the medium?
Yeah, roughly. I feel like that is good. When we measure it out, it's probably, you know, in that 2 to 1 ratio that I find that you get, you know, the best result. But like any medium, when you are thinning for opacity like this, feel free to try more. If you want less, you know, pigmentation, you want a lighter version of the color, then you can use 3 to 1. But you won't have to go much further than 3 to 1 for anything, I don't think. Even yesterday when doing the metallics, we were at like that 2 to 1 and it worked great. So I feel real confident in it. And from that, I think that the medium will give you a very long lasting.
Oh, nice, Painting Bort. Watching this week's stream has convinced me to go take a trip to the FLGS tomorrow morning and pick up a starter set and then have it sit in my house for several years, then eventually paint it up with OneStep.
With the Legion?
That's funny.
How funny. They've been showing off some new models lately, and it just makes me wish I would have gotten Stormtroopers. These Rebels are cool, but they ain't stormtroopers. The new like shore troopers and stuff that they have, it's just so good, so good.
Baldman says Jason literally ate a paint burger. I call lies on don't eat the paint.
You do not have proof that I ate it. The camera shut off, so you don't know. And Chris won't tell.
I just work here, chat. Beep boop. Bridget says, my favorite color is in life is purple, so the purple naturally, but I will say the warm yellow is next level. Its coverage and ability to quickly make a set of Imperial Fists happen. Also, the graphite green is awesome, and I see myself using it on the Jade Orc skin. Sweet.
Yeah, I think graphite green is one of my faves out of this first batch, by far. For those of you that may not know, the graphite green is his pants. This guy.
Yeah. I did that over a zombie last night. Really watered down.
Yeah.
And it gave it like a ghost, like a, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a perfect glow of green. But I tried watering it way, way down, and it came out perfect over my undercoat.
Yeah, you can play with them. You can thin the crap out of them. You'll get some really neat adjustments to opacity that lets you play with filters.
Yeah.
Because while they do very good as these, contrast style paints, like I'm using them here, they're also really, really good for glazing.
Oh, the filtering potential
and
is
filtering
fantastic.
is just, I think that people that don't really either grasp or just have a hard time with controlling of opacity with opaque paints.
Yes.
These are going to just be the absolute, like holy land for you in terms of being able to do like, glazing shadows on, glazing a little bit of color into highlights, things like that, because they just work so effortlessly. Like I just need enough water on the brush to keep the paint flowing. I don't have to worry about it. They're too good. Just an undercoat. A zenithal will always do you better, but like you're seeing, the chromatic zenithal that we've done with the purple and the taupe works wonders. Black and white will give you higher contrast than any of the rest of them, but you can go with whatever colors you like and do some really fun stuff. You can imagine something like we did this just because we had green. We were showing people how to dry brush.
Yeah.
And so we did this dry brush on the warrior. You can imagine going over something like that with like brown and what the green under the brown would do if you were to do that, or the the brown on the hair or the brown on the leather and stuff, and you could get some really, really cool coloring going on by doing an undercoat of chromatic color like bright green or yellows. You've seen me use the yellows. We did all of the calamari, Mole and calamari guys were done with a coat of yellow and then the crimson over it, and it just gives you such a neat color.
The yellow is, I also tried the yellow just randomly over a zenithal like dry brush model, and that was amazing too.
This one I thinned the crimson out a little bit before I put it on, so you get a little bit of a brighter skin tone on the one on the left. You can use the exact same colors, but just by thinning, you get a little more intensity of that base coat showing through. So lots of stuff you can do that is really low effort, right? You don't have to expend a lot of energy to get fantastic results.
Avian says, does Jason have some tricks to make sure you don't drop too much expert acrylic onto your palette? I had a short painting session last night, and I kind of sad I have a pinky tip still left there. You do it on your brush sometimes.
Yeah, I put it out on my brush, but it's easy to waste the paint. I mean, realize that the expert acrylics are really built for using more paint. If you're going to use it where you're thinning it out, just open the cap, dip your brush in there, put the brush load out on the palette rather than trying to squeeze it out. Then you can control a little bit more how much you get out and make sure you don't waste it. Faux show. Faux show. I think I want to take like a real quick bit of warm brown and thin it and see what the warm brown over some of this shadow flesh looks like when we filter. We do like a dual layer filter, kind of use it like we would a flesh wash.
Yeah.
But also because a wash just goes into the recesses mainly if it's good.
Yeah.
This will stain, so it'll give us darker flesh tones on some of these guys. Right?
Okay.
We can pick like this guy who we did first, and we can maybe turn his flesh a little darker. I'll put a whole brush load of water into the brown, pull the tail out like I would for anything else, just kind of filter it down.
Odin Kane, been using Payne's Gray to base coat. Was wondering if Payne's Gray will be coming out as a primer in the future. We get that a lot.
Oh, Chris.
That's pretty good.
Oh, Chris.
I'm telling you guys, that was what Jason was saying about controlling of opacity. I'm not great at that. And last night, I did a test on that zombie just to test it, and I watered it way down, kind of like what Jason did here. And I found it. I was able to make a filter with more confidence. That was my takeaway.
Holy. That's too good. We may just do all of them now.
Bridget, I said I have a kill team to paint. I started them already, but I have to say getting reprimed black and white and will be all painted OneStep. Yeah, nice. Our white primer over our black primer is an amazing base for OneStep, you guys.
Can you pop in closer?
Oh, yeah.
That's just, letting the shadow flesh dry real quick and then giving it a quick coat of a very thin down warm brown OneStep. And I think that just does it, right? That's just perfect.
Do you say like 5-to-1 water in OneStep?
Oh, I don't know. It's like a whole brush. I'm using a number 4 brush, and it's just a whole brush load of water.
That's what I'm telling you.
Like what I would do for my thinnest glazing.
Yeah.
Right? And you can see, like, pop in real close, and I'll show you how the flow of it is, right? This is the kind of thing you would do for, like, panel lining.
Yeah.
Right? Because you see it just flows directly around and stops only at the edges of, like, the strap and the helmet there. So very, very wet, very low viscosity, lots of movement of the paint, but gives you just a great cover and filter, and still does the OneStep job, right? But allows me to filter colors one over the other, kind of like I did the crimson over the yellow. And then we can leave some of them paler. That's just the shadow flesh on its own, and that does a great job.
Yeah.
The shading of the purple on the flesh and everything still works fantastic on that. So we can do them that don't have any, and we can do a couple of them that are even darker, maybe.
Can you talk about, 2 questions here. Grand Deceiver first. If I'm using OneStep and a transparent paint, does the order matter, or will I get the same results either way?
Using transparent, OneStep and a transparent. How are you planning on using the transparent is my question.
Yeah. I know you said the order, does the order
medium,
matter?
Or you're putting the transparent over the paint? Because again, that's just an order of what you're trying to do. If you're trying to create a filter, then you want to do the filter second in most cases. So
yeah,
pretty standard to if the transparent is your filter, do the transparent over the OneStep. If the OneStep is being the filter, you can do the transparent first.
The Grand Deceiver says I would use the transparent as a filter, then add contrast with OneStep.
As a color filter and then want to do contrast over the top of that, you can do that. Yeah. It's either or. You do whatever you like.
November says, can you talk about why you prefer doing a zenithal prime over a white dry brushing? ?
Just because the dry brush leaves too much texture on the model. That whole what's been coined as slap chop is just messy. It's a good way to do a pre-highlight, but it's messy. It gives a lot of texture on the model that an airbrush doesn't do, or even a rattle can zenithal doesn't do. So that's really the only reason.
Cactus Randy, I've started to have to replace my older Pro Acryl paints, the thinner bottles. Wow. They've become incredibly thick and paste-like and difficult to get out of the bottle. Is this just me a problem, or some problem I have missed? Perfect paints otherwise. Love them.
I mean, those are 8 years old.
What? 8 years old?
We haven't made those for 8 years.
Wow.
So if you bought them earlier than 8 years old, they were already old when you bought them. Yeah.
That's a long time, Cactus.
2019, we switched over to the.
You should try to
22s.
put some water in them or something, just to see if you can bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Get some glazing.
No, that's just age.
Medium.
That's just water-based products being able to stay good for 8 years is a miracle. Yeah, that's just not something you expect. But our sealing lid helps do with that.
Did you guys have sealing lids back then?
Yeah. Yeah, the lid was always the same.
Wow. Crazy.
It was always the same. The only reason they were 17 mil in the beginning is because the person that ordered the bottles messed up royally on our end.
Oh.
So.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. It was not me, unfortunately. I can't take the blame for that one.
Dark Mockery, what's going on?
But yeah, that was the deal. I'm gonna. Now we got to go back to dark green brown.
Wow, thick bottles. That's a long time.
Yeah, they're just old.
Jetty, who Payne's Gray would fill a hole in the primer line. There's a really dark, cold color in the prime lineup besides that. Yeah, you know what? I mean, Jason, you've thought about the Payne's Gray primer, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Call your congressperson to call us. Get it on the ballot.
It'll be the same as people wanting the dark purple. It'll be like, 18 million years from now. It won't be that long.
18 million.
It won't be that long, but I'm not right now focused on more primer colors. It's not hard for us to do, so it may just surprise you and just, hit. Like one day it's like, oh, look, Payne's Gray primer. Because I doubt I'll do any other primers at the same time. So it will just come out on its own. And I just have to wait for, a spot for testing where I feel like, going through and doing that for one paint is energy we need to spend. Because it does take a lot to go through the process, even though it's easy from a scientific standpoint now that we have our formulations all proven out for so many years. But it still takes time, business time. And so we have to be careful with that and make sure that, as we're going along, we factor it into the schedule where we have the time to do it. But yeah, I'll make you a Payne's Gray primer. Have no fear. Well, you can have fear, just don't have it about Payne's Gray primer. Be afraid of other real things. Like Mini Chris.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He'll bite your ankles.
Mini Chris, equally as dangerous as full-size Chris.
Ben Wren says, I love the lids, but sometimes I get a bit of paint that pushes its way out when opening.
Yep.
Tapping the bottle on the table after shaking them seems to help, but any official tip?
Well, yeah, okay, so this is the way any sealed bottle of liquid on the planet works. So if you're familiar with anything, Coke, what happens if you shake a Coke? What do?
It sprays everywhere.
Well, what do you do to prevent it spraying everywhere?
Don't shake it. Well,
Chris is a big help. He's a paid professional. Thank you, Chris.
No, you crack the lid a little bit.
You crack the lid, yeah. Same thing. These are not obviously under that type of pressure, like carbonated, to where they spray everywhere. Thank God that acrylic paints.
We're going to start adding carbonation to all of our
just
paints.
Carbonated Procryl. Carbonated and caffeinated Procryl just because we can.
It's like a little mini
put some caffeine
celebration every time you open a bottle. Woohoo!
But the idea is exactly the same, right? And because you have a seal and it cannot normalize pressure through the seal, you're forced to normalize pressure, and it normalizes when you crack the top by pushing a little bit of paint out. Or you can normalize it by just cracking the top at the beginning, not the twist cap, the nozzle cap, but the entire top of the lid, like you would a bottle of Coke, and then you're done. That is just basic, sealed liquid stuff. You probably have had other liquids that would do that, including, like if you travel and fly, you probably had, like, maybe your shampoo bottle would do that, depending on the way the lid is on the shampoo bottle, because the pressure at altitude and things like that causes that same deal if the bottle actually seals.
Gilborn, thanks so much for that sub. We appreciate you.
But the benefit is that your paint can be good for 8 years, like somebody just mentioned.
Jesse Who says, so Jason is saying we should do the same thing we do with those spurts of soda at the top of the can, because I drink those. No.
Wait a minute.
No.
I don't remember saying
Science.
that. I don't remember saying those words.
Hey, thank you so much for that stream streak. 60. Share your stream streak. Super duper John 60. I'm here for a long time and a good time. Nice.
Take some water and thin this down. I don't like on these guys that have the leggings that was the green. I don't like that. So I'm gonna go and do the dark
Nice.
green
70.
brown over the top of it and show you that, you know, again, the power of filtering these over other colors will help to get rid of that. The bluish green of the graphite green doesn't really work well with the yellow green of the other. It's a little putting to me. It's monochromatic in the wrong direction.
Odin Kane bought some flip top lids a while ago and they don't include the foam sealer, but bought some twist top lids and they came with the foam sealer. Do the flip tops not need the foam sealers?
The foam sealers don't work in the flip top lid. The flip top lid doesn't seal. That's the problem with those and the
Droppers.
dropper tops. They don't seal, which is why we don't use them as standard.
Got some Shrek looking skin on this guy. I like it.
This was like my favorite guy yesterday. The way the green turned out was perfect. I'm going to continue with the ultra thin down version of the dark green brown on some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy I chose to post a picture of. Well, I think maybe no, I did. I chose to post a picture of him last night. I went through and just did a screen grab out of the video on YouTube because I think this guy just turned out so well with that green. And that's a mix, right? That's OneStep dark green, OneStep yellow, and then I cheated and used OneStep white. Had I mixed it differently and mixed green into yellow and just a little bit of green into the yellow, I wouldn't have had to use the white because you guys won't have the white, but you can still achieve the same green with the set that's coming out.
Lapton, what's going on? Getting prepped for Adepticon. Super excited to see all of you who are able to make it. If you're not able to make it, we're also doing the miniatures as Art Celebration online version over on Base Layer. So hit that link right there, and that will go to the bottom, and that will take you to that link. We want you all to be able to participate. It's going to be a great time. Papa Chicken, Dark Mockery. Dark Mockery was 70 stream street. Papa Chicken with 40. That one, Bobby. What does yours say, Bobby? 60. Wow. You guys, what are we doing? This is great. We're so happy that you're here for so long. A lot of time.
Yes. Yes. Oh, we own your soul.
Lyle says, got any suggestions for a Dark Angels workup? I recently found out that their leader is named Belial. More importantly, how would you show wear, worn, and scratches on the armor? Wear and tear, essentially. Dark Angels.
Yeah, so painting it with the opaque paints, I like our dark, well, it's called black green. The black green into just mixing in green is a great way to do it if you like the 40K greenish, dark green angels. That works great. I paint most of my angels with a black armor that trends a little bit green. And so I paint with dark green, faded green mixed in, and then a black wash over the top. That never gets me to a very green look, though. It's this, right? Like I've painted the lion. So that's black green with faded green mixed into it to get the highlights, and then a black wash over the top, or transparent black. I forget what I used. I think it was black wash over the top of that darkens it all back down. This is where I like Dark Angels, both for 30K and 40K. I don't like the 40K green, but if you do, then the black green with green mixed into it is the way to go. It looks great.
Yeah, he used dark green and warm yellow and a little bit of the white that hasn't come out yet, but you can do it with dark green and just warm yellow, right, Jason?
Yeah, warm yellow and a little bit of dark green into warm yellow will do it. I just did it the other way around. I put warm yellow into dark green, and it was more green than I wanted. And so, or more, it was darker than I wanted. So I just cheated and used the white that I have here that won't be in the set to lighten it up, just because that was faster than remixing. But had I been thinking about it, this would have been a lot easier to do. I think I am going to continue to. I think I'm going to dilute this because I think I like this better, or do I care? When it's light like that versus dark like that, I don't like that better, I think. Yeah, I kind of like that better. So I might dilute this cup of dark green brown. I'm just using water on my brush right now, but I'm really liking the way this looks as a color on these particular models because I already have so much of the darker warm brown on so many of them. And so this allows it to kind of be in the middle. That and then the brighter graphite green. It's strange to call graphite green bright, but it is brighter on these models.
November says, will there be any particular difference between bold titanium white and the OneStep white, or is it more of a convenience thing?
There won't be a OneStep white that is titanium white. The OneStep white that I'm using is technically white blue. It needs to have a gray or some other pigment in it that helps become shadow. Because if you just use white pigment, it would never look right. You'd never get any contrast out of it. So we will be doing one that is more of a grayish white. Imagine more like a bright neutral gray OneStep. So yeah, there won't be a true pure white OneStep. It just doesn't work.
Ooh. Lapton says, how would you go with full non-metallic armor army painting? For studs like Custodes, any tips to make a non-infinite time-consuming painting project?
Well, it depends, right? Sometimes we show you how you can do what I call wish.com non-metallic metal, where you simply go through a very quick value sketch on the base of the model. Like for golds, you might do like a burnt orange base and a warm yellow top coat on that, and then skip straight to your pale yellow bright reflection layer. So you can do that and cut it down. It is always a balance of quality versus time spent, right? That's just 100% of it. There's no way to get that out. Either you paint quickly and really high quality, or you take a little bit of a hit on the quality side to pick up speed. It's 100% that. Especially when talking about more complicated things like, reflective surface painting, which is what non-metallic metal is. You're going to have to always have the trade-off in quality versus speed until you really get confident with it.
Jason says, is that orange on the other models in the background the rust OneStep? Mark?
Yes. On the jackets, yeah, that's all rust.
Big Bob says, the new monument time is really playing tricks on me. Big Bob, we don't change.
Bob, you've been here so many years.
You're just saying that
there's zero sympathy. You've done this more years than I have. How can that be true?
If only there was a way to tell Mountain Standard Time all the time.
Well, there is.
There is. It's
Yeah.
called the internet.
It's called the internet. Or your phone.
Calamari, I hardly know her.
On your phone, you set a calendar date for 2 p.m. and where it says enter in time zone, you put MST, and that will alert you all year at the correct time. You learned it here first.
You heard the man.
All right, so I'm going to
Make a
mix in a little bit
separate
of
clock
I'm
for
going to shoot
us.
in a little bit of water in this because I'm really liking the diluted dark green brown rather than the full power.
Wake Titan, I'm so sorry that you're unable to make the giveaways due to the time
There you
change.
go.
You're here.
Well, wait a minute. The
Wait.
giveaways happen at the end of stream.
Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Wake Titan,
You're
I don't
here.
understand.
Do you mean you have to leave before the end of stream now?
Oh, maybe that's
Is the
maybe
stream
that's
is
what-
the end of stream too late for you now?
Oh, might be too late for you.
That could be a thing. We're doing it all year. It will revert back to the old time
when you guys
at
and
the
your
end
Congress
of the year.
people get on there.
Make friends with somebody in chat. Give them your phone number so that if and when you win, they simply contact you,
And you have to be here.
and you have to be here, but they contact you so
And they have to do it within about 20 seconds because we
you
move
can just
pretty
have
dang
the
fast.
app, and then you can come in and claim your prize.
Oh, Wake Titan, it's too late now. I'll be home with kids. Those dang kids. Well, that's probably a good thing. The Wake Titan. We'll see. Who knows? Keep your eye out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Put it on in the background.
W Monsters first time chat. It's good timing for me so far. Gets me through the last leg of work.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny being in Arizona because for a lot of time, like Big Bob will remember this, is that back in the day, we used to actually change stream time
Yeah.
before I had people producing or Baby J working with me. When it was just myself or just me and Jen, we didn't care. So we could stream at half the year was at 2 o'clock and half the year was at 3 o'clock. And, unfortunately, we just can't do that when we have employees that are working with us, right? It don't work the same way.
Jade, Chuck, what's going on? Jade says, "Oh, look at that Christmas themed soldier." Oh, Christmas! You should put them in the snow. They're Christmas.
Christmas theme?
Feels like the very first Christmas to me.
This is orange. Orange is not a Christmas color. I don't know what you're smoking.
Chuck says, "Show of hands on folks panic painting before Adepticon."
I'm doing it right now.
It's the definition of O Tannenbaum rebels. Oh,
There's no
interesting.
orange in Christmas. I will kill you. I will kill you.
Star Wars Legion. Oh, Star Wars Legion. Ghost Hunter, I said, I miss Jordan Lamb being on stream. Wow, Ghost Hunter. Right to the gut. Jordan comes on every once in a while.
Jordan is doing a local painting class up at Gamers Guild.
He is?
Yeah.
Right now?
No, the 17th.
Oh.
On, I think that's St. Patrick's Day. Right?
Interesting.
He's doing a painting class at Gamers Guild.
What
We're
time?
sponsoring it.
What time is that? Do you know?
I
I'm gonna
do
go.
not know. I don't remember.
I got to talk to him. I'm going to
It's
go.
on the Gamers Guild post, though.
Hey, check that out. L Fire Spray giving out some subs. Thank you so much, L.
Oh, thank you.
Give her some hugs and hearts. Sigavax as well. M Monster for that sub. Look at all you fancy people. We appreciate all that. Thank you so much, L. Looking forward to you and Jason losing at Adepticon
Hey, whoa,
in 2
whoa,
weeks.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, just because I have an insider at AMG doesn't mean you get to be his insider here.
I am nobody's insider.
Okay, so trader.
You talking to me with that tone,
Yeah.
mister? I ain't
Trader.
trading nothing.
Trader.
They didn't pay.
Trader.
And technically, you're the one who gave away your secret weapon because we wanted to make sure we didn't get Dallas in trouble.
Well, I kind of needed to, because if
You're
I'd
like,
have shown up, I'd have felt really bad if everybody would have
Dude,
gotten mad at Dallas
could
for
you-
not having done,
Could you
not having
imagine?
policed me being an idiot.
Could you imagine that though? Like if you entered, that's like a total like Michael Scott Office moment where you just like, and look what I brought, like music blasting.
And everybody just freaks out.
AMG folks come over. Yeah, that's not allowed.
You just had us sued by Lucasfilm. Thank you very much.
But I was having fun.
Yeah.
Weren't we? B-Town Flyer says, sell me this paint. What makes it better than contrast with speed paint?
Everything. There you go. Sold.
Name 1,000 reasons, Jason.
1,000 reasons. I shall sing them all. First and foremost, I mean, you can see that's the only paint I've used on these models. So if you've used contrast paint, your eyes will tell you immediately what's different. In that they are very matte finish, much more matte than others on the market, much smoother in the way that they cover, much smoother in the way they lay down on the model, and still giving you, you know, tremendous variation in the color. So there's no highlighting. This is all just one coat of each of the colors on here, right? No big splotchy areas of color. It goes on smooth, blends smooth. You can blend it with the regular Proacryl line. You can blend them with one another without any problems. The paint doesn't fatigue when you blend or mix it. You can airbrush with it without any problems. It just thins with water. You don't have to use the medium if you don't want to, but you can. The medium allows you to turn any of your Proacryl colors into OneStep colors, so every paint in your collection just got a bajillion times more valuable. The list just goes on and on and on. They just are better. Period. Period. I would not paint with contrast paints, and that may not matter to you. You may not know me well enough or know much about me. The people that have been here for years would know that, you know, I mean, for 10 years, we've been painting on this live stream, even before we had Proacryl paint. And I won't make a product that I won't also use here on the stream, because I have to answer questions like this where people come in and say, hey, what makes this better? And I have to be able to actually show you live without any editing.
Right.
And I can't, you know, I can't run away from what I'm doing. I have to live up to it. And that's the key here, is that this paint just works. I'm having a blast using it. I've been using it on models other than these. You know, on these in particular, I am doing on purpose just OneStep. So the only thing that will not be OneStep on these entire models, if I can pull it off, is the basing paste. I'll put the basing paste on, and then I'll have to dry brush it.
Yeah.
But I might even do like a coat of OneStep on the basing paste and then like dry brush that.
You could do like a dark green over it.
Well, the nice thing is that I'm thinking about putting down the basing paste, dry brushing it to do basically a zenithal, and then putting the OneStep over that.
Yeah.
So I might even pull that off. So, you know, will they be as detailed as other stuff that I paint? No, not by far. But that's not the point. The point is to use them as kind of the poster child of, if you just want to use OneStep and get a whole army done really quick, boom, this is what you get. Right? So you get very smooth application of paint, great colors, good contrast. Looks like you've done a lot more work than you have.
Yeah.
And for a beginner, they are just way easy to use.
Bridget said, you asked me earlier and I never answered. My experience with speed paint was pretty in-depth with contrast paint, at least from the past year. OneStep beats them in all categories. They're much more smooth, their ability to make them fill recesses, but it spreads evenly with no patches and no blank spots.
Yep.
It does not tear, and it covers in just one step every single time. Nice.
Yeah, being able to like glaze over the top of it. You can do OneStep over the top of OneStep when it's dry to the touch. You can use regular paints over it. Again, it's that it needs to fit my painting process before I will release anything. And here on stream, I have to work. I'm not a fast painter, so some people are going to laugh at this, but I have to work pretty fast. I don't always have the luxury of letting everything, you know, dry for 24 hours. Yeah. And so with these, you know, I can sit here and put this color on, and if I want to come back over and filter over it with a yellow, I can, just when it's dry to the touch. And we did that yesterday. We've been doing a lot on the stream.
Yeah.
Put them through their paces and really showing you what all you can do. You can mix them with our expert acrylics. We did that the other day to really good effect. That was awesome. But yeah, it really is kind of endless what you can pull off with it. And I'm not doing anything you can't do. I have a brush with a little moisture on it and dipping the brush in the paint. That's it. No wet palette, no tools, no edits, no crazy effects. Just paint in the cup, and then brush into the paint. Paint with it.
Paint on model.
Put the paint on the model. It really does just kind of go where you need it to go. You still have to be careful. I think that's the biggest thing for me is that, yesterday I was like, the only thing that causes me issue with this type of paint is that you're required to kind of put more moisture on the model. The model wants more paint than I would normally, put on a surface. And in order to work right, I need to get some graphite green in there. And so I have to be very careful because I'm not used to flooding surfaces like this. Yeah. So it's me relearning how to paint. I typically paint without very much moisture on the brush at all, even when glazing. And so there is a little bit of that's tough to get used to with it, just for my own painting style. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm not getting paint all over the place.
The listener says, what does the OneStep look like with fluorescent paints? Ooh.
I haven't tried it.
Ooh, a fluorescent with the special sauce?
Yeah, I haven't tried it. We should try that.
That would be a really cool, to get into plasma coils.
Yeah, you could just do it on plasma coils.
Over a transparent white or just straight up white.
Yeah, you just do the plasma coils in white and black to get the contrast on them. Dude, and then hit the plasma coils with fluorescent. You might have just hit a really cool home run with that idea.
Fluoro green.
That might
with
be the
special sauce.
The win right there.
Bridget says, what do you all do to ensure your best use of 1 hour of painting if you have 1 hour to paint? Well, my answer was handed me today, OneStep. Oh, okay. I can put some down on my glass palette. I paint several things, and I can clean my brush within an hour. Nice.
I hadn't really thought about that. We got asked that question earlier in the week.
That Frigid asked that,
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's what...
Yeah, because my answer earlier in the week was, plan your session out so that, when you sit down, you can get right to work. But having a paint that just goes on very easily is part of that for sure. And, now you can take something like OneStep, or if you have contrast paints or whatever you're playing with, those definitely make your time feel more efficient, I think. And we've always known, I've always been a big proponent of the concept of what was trying to happen with contrast and speed paints, but the actual quality of the paint never matched what we do here at Monument with Pro Acryl.
Yeah.
And so that's always been the hard thing, is that I won't release a product I won't use, and I won't use other contrast paints. They just don't work well.
How, so Vic says, how big is the risk of coffee staining with OneStep?
If you were to thin it way down and put a bunch on and not spread it around, sure, like any paint, right? But you're not seeing it happen. Right? I'm putting it all over these models, and you're not seeing it anywhere. And I'm not doing anything special. I'm just putting the paint on.
I can attest to that
on there,
too.
And you're not getting it. If you leave, like we always talk about when glazing or painting with any thin, low viscosity and low opacity paint, that you have to be very careful to always make sure you paint to an edge. Don't leave your paint floating in an open area, meaning that, if you, let me show you here on the head where I have an open area when I do her or his scarf thing really quick. So if I go in here and grab some paint, and let's say I start on the bottom side of this scarf, and I come up like this, and I were to say, okay, boom, and I run out of paint right here, right?
Yeah.
And then I go move to another part of the model. I have now left that edge to dry in an open area. That will coffee stain, because as soon as this dries, you'll build up a line of pigment. And then when you put more pigment over the top of that, which it won't now because it'll blend back with it, but if you were to let that dry and then put pigment over it, you'll see that line. It'll stay there. So you got to be careful with that, just like with any paint. That's not intrinsic to these. That's just paint in particular. Acrylic paints, I would say, but enamels will do that too. Oils less so because they tend to reactivate. But, so long as you paint to an edge, like I'm doing here, just go to the edge or a detail where it doesn't matter, then you're fine. And it won't coffee stain at all. The formulation for the paint is meant to allow it to travel and kind of self-blend and form those gradients in a very smooth way. If you're familiar with our washes, we already have that part really nailed. Like, if you've ever used our washes, they don't pool in weird ways, and if they do, they try very, very hard to level themselves out. Now, they're not always. If you overload an area with pigment, it's going to give you problems. But by and large, I can paint that on that open surface of her head, and it won't have big splotchy colors on it. I'm really not painting these on any different than I paint normal things, except for having more moisture on the brush as I do it. And you can already see. Here's another problem I have is I put so much liquid on, and it gets shiny. I can't tell where I didn't put paint. You can already see that's fantastic. Like that backpack, just freaking done.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Big Bob says, how do they do on the teeth? Do I need to air dry first? On the teeth?
What are you talking about? On
Big
teeth?
Bob, what are you talking about here?
Big Bob, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about right this moment?
Biggeth Bobbeth?
Now back to opening the rest of the OneSteps.
Yeah.
Opening my new transparency metallic I picked up on the way home. Nice, Frigid. Y'all created a painting monster.
Yes.
Good. Good.
I do have to put some more graphite green down because there's some spots I missed on this particular day.
Oh, Big Bob, we do not condone eating or using it as toothpaste or putting it in your mouth.
Oh.
We don't condone that stuff.
Oh. He was trying to be funny. I see.
How do you, Ted Onion says, how do you avoid the Muscle Island effect? In a general sense, no specific to OneStep. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, you
what
do.
Is that?
It's when you're highlighting an area and it's darker in between the really exaggerated heroic muscles that you have on models in our hobby.
Like
and you wind up with really dark crevices.
It makes like a little island. Yeah. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you can see here, like the way that this paint, and with OneStep in particular, is creating the shadows and the ripples of the cloth. Yeah. And it does a good job of giving you darkness, but because we're not doing it in a way that the pigment gives you like some sort of false black, it actually is just tone on tone, which helps that a lot. So with this particular paint, the blending of the color as it goes from dark to light helps a ton. Right. So you don't get any crazy areas. I mean, you can tell that this side of the face where the zenithal was darker, that's the same green. It's just shading it well.
Interesting.
And you get that gradient of color in between those patches, which works really well. So
that good term, I guess, for that, huh?
First
time I heard that.
What?
Muscle Island effect?
Well, orcs.
Yeah.
Orcs are the big culprit. That and like the old catechins.
Oh, okay.
If you looked at the way GW painted them,
they're just big and bulky muscles.
Yeah,
round
and the muscles
biceps.
are like big dark, splotches in between the muscles, and it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like anything that actually exists.
They're orcs, though, Jason.
Well, that's not how that looks. I've met an orc. Have you ever met an orc that looks like that? They don't look like that.
You've met an orc?
Hey, let's not go too deep in this conversation.
I've met an orc. I stopped my punchline.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Probably pretty smart there, buddy. Probably pretty smart there. But, this is the one we did the very thin down purple over the top. I've been having a blast with this. It's super easy to paint, both with and to make work on the model. Because, like I said, I'm not doing. This is the laziest I think I've ever painted in my life. Like coloring a coloring book.
Big Bob says, speaking of bulky, is there a scale of mini that OneStep starts to become less effective, like 120 mil, etc.?
Well, I mean, detail is the key there, not scale. When does the detail become further spread apart? Because the whole goal with these types of things, like a wash, is that the details need to be fairly tight together for the OneStep to have a big dramatic effect that you want it to have. It needs to be able to create darkness and lightness in a small visible area. Across the top of this backpack, there's really no detail. Does it still work here? Sure. But it's not going to be as good across the top of the backpack as it is on all of this detail. So as your models scale larger and have, less detail closely compacted, I would say that's really where these paints don't do you any good. Nor would I think you would go into it expecting them to be good. Because these are not paints that you would use to just do a big area blue.
Yeah.
Right? They're meant to be paints that give you more detail quickly. Now, that being said, I painted that big spider and just airbrushed them, because when you airbrush these, you lose the settling effect, the wash kind of effect that you get with the shading in the recesses anyway, because the airbrush just doesn't do that. And, so then you can apply filters, and then no model is too big. I paint the biggest tanks and 1/1 scale stuff, with them, because they just give you a really cool filter. So they're going to show all your undercoat colors through them. They're going to do really good as a very quick all over glaze type thing that I think people are going to get a kick out of when they start using them that way. So then scale doesn't matter. But if you're looking for it to give you the contrast paint effect, then smaller scale the better. Because that's where your detail becomes closely knitted. And that detail being so close together requires you a lot more time to paint the individual details. And this paint excels there, because it's like, okay, just done. Creating shadow and highlight and midtone all in one swoop on all these small details is what it's built for.
Katerina Kaninska says, I'm really looking forward to paint dragon scales with OneStep.
Yeah, right?
Accept it to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Fur, dragon scale, anything with a lot of texture on it is just instant done. Like it with the right undercoat, with a good bright zenithal of whatever colors you choose, just done. You don't have to even highlight it. I think that's probably the biggest thing for me, is that it gets you to done so quick that it feels wrong.
Smokey McKenzie says, I really love the PA coverage. However, I'd like to get a smooth satin finish without varnish. Would you guys consider a core set for satin paints that finish like Citadel or TTC with the same coverage?
No.
Dallas he adds a little bit of the glass.
I was going to say the amp colors, the ones that we did in tandem with Atomic Mass Games, all have a little bit less matte to them than our normal range.
We have some satin colors as well.
We do on the signature line.
Yeah.
Which the amp series is really the Dallas signature line, right?
Yeah.
For all intent and purpose. The reality, and I don't want to say no and have you walk away going, that guy's an ass. The reason why is because controlling light on your model is the most important thing about painting. And controlling light when your paint is reflective is near impossible. Now, I get that with satin paint, it gives you the feel of shine without as much work, right? Because it creates its own shine on the model. And that's why a lot of people like, the kind of satin effect that other hobby paints give. But no, part of the Pro-Curl formulation is how we're able to keep it so matte, but have it work and flow so well.
Gotcha.
While not separating and staying good for a long time. That's a big achievement. And that's the way I paint, the way I like to teach painting. And so that's kind of why it's baked into our ecosystem that way.
Smokey says, I paint a lot of retro minis where the matte finish isn't what I'm looking for.
See, that's the
I
thing, and we
gotcha.
really do look at that when people come to us from like the action figure realm
Yeah.
and things like that. I'm like, oh man, yeah. So the amp line is good, but of course it doesn't give you what you're looking for, which is kind of the core colors, like a core red and white, all that. The heavy white is satin, right? But I won't have all those colors, and I don't. That's not one where I never say never, but right now it's not on the plate. Only because those realms, don't constitute a big enough market for us right now. But as they grow, I'm always willing to look at it. And I get that mixing in the gloss varnish into it is tough. It just takes time, and if you're trying to work fast, that's it's a kicker. So I totally understand your plight. I sympathize. It just doesn't quite fit our build case for the Procro line right now.
Bridget said, thank you for the suggestion. The glass palette from the former wet palette I used. Love it. So easy to clean. So much better for me, and it works so well. Yep, they're very easy to clean.
We could just kind of, before there was a Chris, I would just run hot water on it and then use my little carpet knife and scrape it all off. Take about 5 minutes. It was actually very cathartic scraping the glass. What am I doing here?
Randy for Pangoblin says, is there a way to use glaze and wash medium to turn OneStep into a wash effect?
No. The glaze and wash medium is its own thing. You wouldn't need the OneStep unless you're just wishing you had a color that was in the normal line. They're doing two different things. So mixing mediums is not going to get you anywhere. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that I tell people with the OneStep is the one thing that it does not work with is our washes. And it does work, it just doesn't work in a way that I've found to be beneficial. You may mix them and think, oh gosh, that does the coolest thing ever. I haven't been able to pinpoint what that cool thing is with it. It doesn't cause problems. It just doesn't give me any result that I think is worthwhile. So I'm saying, don't mix OneStep with the washes. It won't cross the strings and bring Zool or anything. But no, you're asking for a paint to do two totally different things, and the mediums fight each other, which causes issues.
They fight.
Fight.
What if you put glaze wash medium, special sauce, and noosh all in one mix?
Why would you do that, Christopher?
Create planets. That's what you can do.
Yeah, you would. You recreate the unit. Have you heard about the Big Bang, Christopher? Have you ever heard of the Big Bang, Chris?
That's how you would do that. Wow. I'm going to try it, chat, just for you, for science.
Don't do that, Chris.
Then I'll put some olive flesh in it and see what I can do with it.
Please don't do that.
I think it'd be fun.
I would like you for not to do that.
It sounds like a secret code.
Yeah,
You could unlock. You could
the
like
secret code is don't do that.
transcend. Could just vaporize immediately.
Yeah, just don't do that. Let's not push that.
Chuck says, "Don't mix OneStep. Don't eat the paint. This tyranny won't stand." Monument
This
Hobbies.
tyranny won't stand.
Riot. Mix the mediums.
Oh my God.
Make
You're
a medium
those.
cocktail that
You're
you've never seen before.
Let's forget the 5 million positives and focus on the 2 negatives. Don't eat it and don't mix it with the wash. Jeez.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's it's the same with like mixing noosh and glaze wash medium. They just fight each other. They're not nothing that you would gain from it.
And what you could do is then you could put some matte varnish and some gloss varnish in there too. Just
so maybe
really
not listening to Chris should be high on everybody's order of things to do this year.
1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.
I don't listen to Chris. Be like Jason. Don't listen to Chris.
Can we still put noosh on sandwiches? Wirehead, no.
Of course you can.
Of course you can, but you don't do that.
Well, if your model has
you
a
can do whatever
sandwich,
the heck you want, chat, after
your
4
model
p.m.
has a sandwich, and you want to place noosh on your plastic sandwich, fine, go for it.
I see. Do whatever you want, chat. The world's your oyster.
I don't like oysters. I don't like oysters. Filthy barnacles. Mollusks.
Hopefully nobody's eating oysters right now.
Filthy mollusks. Doing okay with this? Chris is having big sinus issues.
Chuck says, look, chat. MH commercial did. I did at Adepticon 2024. He started popping up on socials. No, it said commercial state eat the paint. No, you don't eat the paint, Chuck. The behavior is absolutely sanctioned. No, you don't do that. That was a long time ago, mister. That was 2024, Chuck? Wow. That was a long time ago. Grand Deceiver said I was a big dummy and did that thing where I tore paint layer because it didn't let it dry.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to fix that than just paint over it?
No.
Throw the model away. Start over.
Don't listen to Chris.
Start a new life.
Please don't listen
Move
to Chris.
to a new city.
Chris is literally
Sell the house.
Worst.
What are you going to do?
You're the worst.
He means that for real, too.
ST, worst.
Strip it. No, Flapjack. No. No.
No, it really is just paint over it. You know, let it dry. The biggest thing that happens is people get exasperated when they tear paint. And they try to fix it too quick, which tears it more, right? Or allows it, like if you tear down the black primer, or God forbid you tear through the primer too into the original base model, then you wind up generally with like a dark spot in the middle of whatever it was you were painting. And if you just continually agitate it with more paint trying to fix it or you know, go over it again, you know, eventually you wind up where you just keep tearing it further and further and further. So just give it time to breathe, let it dry, you go breathe, and remember, it isn't reflective of who you are.
But you should check all your morals.
And then you can go, what? Are you, what? Chad, I apologize.
Don't apologize for me.
Oh, I apologize for you.
I'm a grown man.
I have to apologize for you. You listen to the way you talk to people?
I talk to them very nicely. I'm a good person.
You just told them to move to a new city. That was you.
I won't move.
You said you told them to move to a new city.
Thomas says, I found a checkboard list that says Slow Fuse needs weasels and 30k mechs. Is that still accurate?
What?
What? Mechs? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I need a weasel farm. When are we going to make
You
like,
need a
raise
weasel
weasels?
farm?
We were going to raise
right.
weasels for sable brushes here in Arizona. That was a thing at one point. We're going to start a GoFundMe for the Arizona weasel farm.
A GoFundMe for the Arizona weasel farm?
Yeah, so
we
can
figure
have
that out.
Mustela Kalinsk here in Arizona. I'm sure they'll do fine.
I'm
sure that a thing that's raised in Siberia would do fine here in the summer. It'd be great.
Flapjack, no. Flapjack, no. Flapjack says, I can think of one person you didn't talk to very kindly. His name is Flapjack Nickelsack at Adepticon last year. No.
I mean, I was
no.
there. He's right.
I was nice to you, Flapjack.
So Chris's version of, you should always ask Chris, hey, Chris, could you please define for me nice? Why don't you define for us nice?
If I give you crap, you're on my good list. There you go. That's because I know you can take it.
So I want you to know, chat. I'll record one of the conversations Gabe and I have with Chris. Probably happen this. Oh, it won't happen this afternoon because Gabe's off.
Yeah. No, Gabe and I are going over to the warehouse to do booth things.
Oh, is he?
We'll have to, yeah. He's not over there yet.
What are you guys doing? Setting it up tonight?
No, we just have to inventory everything to make sure it all came together.
Oh.
Zilfer says, would you use, going back to the dark questions or Dark Angel's question that I asked earlier, would you use a non-green as your shadow color for black green, or is black green too dark on its own to say Payne's gray as the shadow? Oh.
It is darker or as dark as Payne's gray, so Payne's gray might work. The purple would still be good because even though they're very near the same value, the color would still pop. So dark purple under black green can work very well. That's the way I believe all my Dark Angels for 30K are painted. And it lets you have a little bit of a nice hue in the shadow. You could use red oxide. Well, red oxide is going to be too bright, so maybe mahogany underneath it would be cool. Greens and reds and browns work very well because, greens and reds make browns, so.
There you go.
But dark purple, mahogany, things like that could work really cool to give it some depth, even though the black green is a very dark color.
Yes,
you know me, I rarely ever base a model with just the color I'm painting it, right? It's just kind of not in my being to do that anymore. I will put some sort of undercoat color on every model just about. And I recommend you do too. Sometimes it won't have a notable effect, and you can put that away in your memory banks and be like, okay, when using this color, don't use whatever color didn't have an effect. But, being able to continually strive to find something that gives, like the other day or, last month, I guess it was, when we painted the toy soldier and using the red oxide under the camo greens, right?
Right.
Just breaking away. That's just me breaking out of the dark purple because everybody is so used to seeing me use dark purple. And while you can use dark purple for everything except purple is the joke, right? Being able to step out and try new stuff is always very healthy for finding your style. You might find something that you really like. The Craft World gang, the husband and wife team that do Craft World Studios, they use a tremendous amount of magenta and blues as their undertones.
With the contrast paints, if you add more water, can you change the color? Oh, you can change color results. Would that occur with OneStep as well, or are the colors largely locked in?
Well, I mean, by changing color, you're allowing more of the underneath color to show through. So you're not changing the color. There's no chameleon properties to contrast paints. It's just allowing more of the base coat to show through, which, yes, will make the color brighter, desaturate it. That's what I'm doing here. I added a bunch of water to this dark green brown so that when it goes over the taupe, I'm getting a different color out of it. But the color itself hasn't changed. It's just thinner. And yeah, you can do that for sure. Yesterday I showed it by doing the crimson over the yellow base. We did OneStep yellow on the heads of the calamari guys, the Mon Calamari. These guys. I did yellow, and then I went back over the yellow with crimson to give it that kind of lobster orange look. And then on this one, I thinned the crimson out so more of the yellow shows through. So, if you look at the tops on those, one is much darker than the other because this crimson looks different over the yellow than this one where I thin the crimson down more because I see more of the yellow, so it looks like different colors. But it's the same, just thinned. So yeah, that's one of the best things about these is you can play with them all day long, finding ways to get the color to look different. The color you use underneath it makes the world of difference. We're using dark purple and taupe as the contrast zenithal that I've done on these models. We primed them dark purple and then did the zenithal of taupe over the top. So it's not as bright or as contrasty as white over black, but it still gives a good pre-shade. And that works a dream because now all of these colors are influenced by the color of taupe, which is a little bit more of a tan than just pure white.
Yeah.
And that makes these colors all different than if they were going over white. So you just get to play around with it. I would say that, before you do an army, do a test figure or two and say, okay, what if I prime with, black green in the shadows as opposed to dark purple or instead of black, and try your model that way.
Yeah.
and just play around. See how all the one-step colors look over the different primers you like to use. You know, if you just prime with black and white, then do black and white and see how they look. If sometimes you base coat over a purple when doing your opaque layers, then see how some of the one-step colors work over purple. Because you're getting more of a blended tone here. It's not that you're seeing the base color. If you do dark, gray blue over a purple base, you're going to see dark gray blue over a purple base. You're not going to get like a blended color necessarily. On these, you'll get whatever that blended color would be. So if you put the blue over purple, you're going to get a cool blend.
Wake Titan says, actual question. I'm looking for a shadow-based color that is even darker purple than dark purple. How would you suggest mixing that? I hate to do it, but it's adding black the only way to get darker from there.
No, Payne's Gray is your better bet. Payne's Gray is always a better mixer than black, so it doesn't desaturate the color, especially when dealing with things that are in the realm of blue like purple.
Yeah.
Right? So you can mix Payne's Gray in with it and darken up dark purple. You could use black transparent, works very well too. That looks really good. Right? Because the transparent black will not have as huge an effect on the purple as coal black will, as far as desaturating. That's one of the best things to use the transparents for when not just painting them on their own, is use them to tint, tone, and shade other colors. So dark purple with the black transparent in it works really great. But you can try Payne's Gray as well. Realize that if you have the Expert Acrylics line of Payne's Gray, it is darker than the baseline Payne's Gray and is a fantastic shade because of that.
Huh. It's
just because the pigment is so much more intense. And that's not diluted, so it has a much darker value to it out of the tube than the bottled Payne's Gray.
So you would say it really likes the outdoors?
Yeah, that last one mainly. Just tone, chat.
I didn't say it. I'm just putting up the mirror.
Putting up the mirror?
Welcome in, everybody. We're so happy you're here today.
My jokes are way better than that.
That was a great joke. What are you talking about?
That was iffy at best.
The Grand Deceiver says, I plan on using some of the ultra-fine basing texture paste on some buildings to add texture.
Yeah.
Will it easily thin with water?
Yep, 100%. Yep. All the basing textures, you can use water on your brush to thin them down, make like mud out of them and things like that for tank tracks. Debris, building, stuff that you're doing with terrain, it works great.
That is the sound I should have played during that silence, dark mockery.
Yes. Crickets. Crickets, chat.
The little button on this boo sound is broken.
Is it? Is that doing that on its own?
Yeah. One step. Oh, I'm really happy for all of you out there.
Oh, geez.
In the painting world.
Here we go. Could you just
get back to work, everybody?
Day,
get back to work.
Eeyore.
I'm fine.
I called him Eeyore the other day and he got bummed.
Can I thin the basing texture enough so it's smooth like stainless steel?
No. It has texture in it.
Shing! Stainless steel. Big Bob says, one step because it's faster than two. There you go.
That one sound that you just played. Don't know the music one? That is the sound. Okay, that was weird because you haven't played that one in a while, I don't think.
No, I play it every time you play the Fisters.
Oh, okay.
This one is the other one.
That sound is also the level up sound in Final Fantasy that I've been listening to for months now.
This one?
Yeah, it just clicked for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's part of the level up sound or the quest complete sound in Final Fantasy.
Huh.
So I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 again, and
Right.
every time you've been playing that, I'm like, that just what is it doing? Why is that making me think of something? And I think that's what it just peeled the layer back on. Is
There
that
you
it's
go.
that Final Fantasy sound.
Amma says, "How much do I have to pay to take the noisemakers away from Chris?"
$1.2 million. That's the magic number for everything. So we can just put that on the door. If you have what does it cost to shut that guy up? It's $1.2 million.
You take that to the bank, everybody.
The 1.2 million?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And those sounds.
Or the rubber ducky sound.
All of them. All of the above.
I want people to take the rubber ducky sound to the bank.
That's a duck. I can press this one really fast, which is my favorite thing.
We know, Chris.
It's in case you all use harsh language on my stream. Whenever Jason does let one slip, it's never fast enough for live production.
I never curse.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm never expecting it. Sometimes you let a little, something slip.
Dude.
Oh yeah, every once in a while.
No way.
I'm never fast enough.
This is the 2020s, man.
This is the 20s, man.
The words I use are not considered curse words.
I guess that is
factually correct.
Every once in a while, he lets one slip.
How long has it been since I've done an F-bomb on chat?
Has
that happened since you've been here? I don't think so.
Yes, it has. So. Yes, it was an accident because you said something that looked so effing good. You've never used it out of maliciousness.
No.
It's always been like, oh, F, that looks good. You've done that once.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I've said the S word.
I remember.
And I say ass every now and then.
We have the F-bomb. Jordan did it once.
Jordan's the one that does it.
Jordan did it once, and I was flabbergasted. Not on this stream, mister.
Jordan's done it multiple times. I don't think I've done the F-bomb in a long time, like years.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's true. I don't believe you.
I've got the VODs, man.
You have all sorts of things.
I've got
none
the
of them
VODs.
Will show
Typically, I'll put the
F
notes.
word.
I have a big stream log over here.
I do not.
He does say that is real bitchin'.
I say bitchin' all the time.
Not allowed to say that, Jason.
Why?
It's a bad word.
It's not a bad word.
It is.
Nope.
Technically, it is.
It is not.
So the YouTube bylaws, it will classify.
It will not. Stop lying to people, Chris.
It's true.
No, it's not.
Let's look it up. Will bitchin' get you canceled on YouTube?
Even AI is going to laugh at you. Stop wasting my time on silly questions, human. That's what AI is going to tell him.
Ah, I see. It is considered mild slang rather than severe vulgar profanity. Mild slang. There you go. It's mild slang. Mild slang? I hardly know her.
Oh, my God. Chat. I don't know how we get here.
Flapjack says,
I'm not sure what it takes.
but silly questions are all anyone uses for AI. That's true. Yes, the line technically is Flapjack. You're right. There are certain things you can say on live TV, and there's certain things you can't say. And technically, live TV is not technically right away live. There's a 5-second national delay or whatever that delay is. I forget. There's an actual 5-second delay in case somebody does that.
I don't even think that's true anymore.
I think it is.
It's only depends on the market you're broadcasting to, and a lot of that ruling went away when the free television, when the HGTV thing came out.
Oh, really?
It has to be the free television stuff, right?
I think
the cable,
so.
you can do whatever you want.
Cable.
Maybe not live. I don't know. I don't know that anybody does like on Saturday Night Live. What else is live nowadays? The news.
They do live on some streaming services.
Because it certainly doesn't apply to Twitch.
Oh no.
Language filters are a
Thing of the past.
You got to know you have to gatekeep yourself.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Although I think Twitch.
Did they used to be able to filter that for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you would sign up. Did you want language filters in chat? But you can't. You can't do any kind of language filter against the person that's speaking. And I mean, maybe.
Somewhat Civil says after the Janet Jackson thing at the Super Bowl, the 5-second gap is back.
I love how people still think that wasn't completely staged.
Oh, it was staged.
Holy, there's a lot of these guys. This better be all I need. I'm not doing it anymore. Call Dallas.
You can call him. This is between you and your enemies, who are our best friends. We love Dallas. Jason, you got to show up with your army, man.
El, I'm gonna need
you do whatever you want.
I'm gonna need El Fire Spray to do all the models I don't want to do.
Oh boy, El, it's a huge task. Yeah, you got some Wookiees or something. How many Rebel Troopers mini total? I have no idea, El. Jason, Dallas sent Jason a list.
You have the list. I sent it to you.
Oh, a while ago.
And why it hadn't changed, so
you have the list.
Same.
It's your list, Jason.
No, it's your list.
It's really not. This
is yours.
Elfire say, "Oh, you can't afford me, honey." Oh, just kidding.
I love that you read it like that.
You can't afford me, honey.
That's glorious.
How many Rebel Troopers mini total? Dallas just sent me a point list. I don't have model count on them.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Then I don't have that list.
Well, no, we don't. We just have one squad of this, one squad of that, right? We have 2 squads of Rebel Troopers, 2 Commando squads, 2 Wookiee squads. I think that's all I have, and a commander. That's what I have. So, like, 2 Rebel fire teams at full complement.
I think it's 1,000 points. Is it 1,000 points, L? Or is it 600?
So. Oh, no, it's 600, I think. Both of us get to bring 600, I think. Something like that.
600 says L. Oh, okay.
I think we both bring 600. And his troops get to continually come on the battlefield. Because of course they do.
Frigid said, Heather wanted me to thank you again, Chris, for being so kind to her. Oh, absolutely. Talking to her like she's a person real in space. Absolutely. Also, she's over the moon excited to paint her R2-D2 with OneStep. Sweet.
Wait a minute. Chris was nice?
I'm very nice. I'm a very good person. Loved having you guys in the studio. It was fun. Elle says, yeah, it's a recon list.
Yours is? Or ours is?
Elle says this. Yeah, it's a recon list. I don't know what that means.
You do know what those words mean, Chris.
I don't know what a recon list in Legion means. Is that like a scouting list or something? Is it a special list?
I mean, that's what the words mean. So.
You guys hear this tone? I'm just asking questions.
You're not, though.
He's got to finish his army, and he doesn't want to.
You're not, though. Don't try to make it look like I'm a bad guy.
I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you've got time. You're not
just running a little low on the time frame thing.
No, we got time.
Because when people are like, "Oh, it's less than 2 weeks away," I'm like, "Oh."
Jason, you're almost done with these guys.
I am actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have a lot of time to actually
come in this weekend
do
and put basing material on them.
That's true.
But that won't be a big deal. Plan to do that tomorrow, maybe.
Thomas says no dozens of Ewoks. No, he didn't get his Ewoks.
No, they didn't send us that. No Ewoks. Does Legion have Ewoks? I know Shatterpoint has the
I
really
think,
cool Ewoks.
I think Legion has
I'm
Ewoks.
pretty sure they do. The Wookiees are cool though. I have two units of 5 Wookiees. One of them's painted. One of them is not even put together, I think.
Wad, well, you better get going. If you don't have your thing built, that's a different thing.
Who?
Wad says, I don't have my model built for the MMA yet. Well, the MAA.
Wad?
You're not fighting. Wad, you got time. But I build it tonight and start painting it.
Wad?
Don't cram for the exam.
Is this thing on? Check.
Okay,
check.
Legion does have Ewoks. Okay.
Check. Wad. Maybe you should build your models tonight instead of just sitting there staring off into space. You could be doing that right now. Slacker.
Would be cool. Army of Ewoks.
Yes, I was saying that we just wanted Ewoks and Wookiees.
You could do the Wookiees and Yoda. That'd be fun.
You tell somebody was saying they were doing that.
Yeah,
yesterday somebody was doing that.
Yesterday somebody said they would do a bunch of Wookiees and Yoda. That would be fun.
That's what is that army? Not separatists. Is it separatists? I forget what.
I don't really know.
I don't know that era of Star Wars. I nearly said Star Trek. That would have pissed people off. Was Captain Kirk around then?
Don't be one of those.
Because I want to play Spock. Can I play Spock?
Kenneth Perez says, "Yeah, me, yes, the Galactic Republic." Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Can I play Spock? I like when he goes nanu nanu.
Nanu nanu.
Like when Spock says nanu nanu.
That's a real special pizza. Hal Mandu says maybe there will be a surprise live painting session tomorrow.
Oh,
you could do that.
I could do that. That might be a thing.
You have a setup, Jason. You can do it whenever you want.
This guy turned out really good too. That face
turned out
really good.
I do like that green. It's a good orc green. Shark, yes, he is getting his army done before Adepticon, and it's getting really close.
Yes.
It's almost, I don't want to say almost done, but it's getting there. Like, you almost have all of the base stuff done.
Yeah. And because I'm only doing this in OneStep, I'm literally not doing highlights on anything, I don't think. The goal for me is to use this at Adepticon as showing people what only using OneStep can do for an army.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I would leave it this way. It's meant as a great test bed to show you that by doing this, how far can you get? And if this is like, oh, I mean, for my Zombicide kit, this would be all I'd need to do. Right. I don't need to have Zombicide look like $1 million, you know? And so I'm using this as a really great way to put a test bed together to show people, you know, what you can get away with. So yeah, I think it's going to be cool. It's already cool. It already looks good. Yeah, Chris, yeah.
You know what I actually did on one of my D&D character minis? I actually just painted the base straight satin black after I finished the whole model. It actually looked really good.
Straight satin black?
Yeah, just no basing, no anything on it. I just made it look like almost like a presentation kind of a way.
Oh, yeah.
It looked really good.
You're saying like this base?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, you can do that without putting any terrain on it, and it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't. I think
some people like clear bases. I don't like the clear base because it tends to craze when you glue the mini down. You can get that fog of super glue or plastic glue that makes the clear base all messed up.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But the idea of it always was kind of fun that, you know, then if you're playing on a terrain mat, that the mat shows through and then your models always match the terrain.
Right.
Because, you know, if you put snow on it and then somebody gives you the desert mat, then it always feels funky. It hurts the immersion a little bit, but the model also looks incomplete when it's on a clear base. And to me, it looks incomplete when it's on black. But it can look good.
Yeah. I liked the black base on this last one that I did. It was actually nice. Using the satin black. Not as shiny as the normal base would be, but still looked intentional.
Yeah, I've got a lot of dudes. I think Dallas is cheating.
You're now just saying this.
Well, like, I bet, is he painting his own army? Because we haven't
Yes.
seen any of that.
Yeah, you have.
No.
Yeah, he painted all of that stuff on stream.
Really?
Yeah. Even that one vehicle.
Oh, that's right. He did paint the big ass.
He's been painting it. I think
vehicle.
he's done with it already, though.
Of course he is. His day job.
That is true.
Not really his day job. He would laugh at me if I said that. Mind what?
My heart in Seattle.
You don't have a heart.
I know. That's why I'm looking for it. Got to be somewhere.
You don't have a soul.
Jason's really on me today. What's the matter with you?
I'm just saying what you tell me.
What's the matter
I'm
with
just holding
you?
up the mirror.
What's the matter with you?
I'm just holding up the mirror.
That's true. Okay, 628 is your point value.
628?
Yeah.
What?
Technically.
Oh.
Okay. I've been watching, Big Bob says, I've been watching for a while and only have 160K channel points. It's going to take me like 70 more years to get 1 million. Yeah. You only have 160K channel points, Big Bob?
I think they reset them, don't they?
I don't know, but that seems like a lot. Or not enough.
Yeah.
Yours have definitely reset, Big Bob. Unless you abandon us for some reason and you're telling a fib.
You don't get them if you don't chat.
Right.
You don't count the same if you just have the stream on and don't interact.
T. Schmidt said they better not reset channel points. He's been saving up for the big one. How many do you have? How many channel points you guys have?
One day we'll just do a giveaway based on channel point tickets that you can buy. I'll do it. We'll do a giveaway based on channel point tickets at some point this year during the year of the giveaway. So say because we've never used them for anything, so we'll let them get used for something.
T. Schmidt says I got 1 million plus.
T. Schmidt will win everything we give away probably. Check your channel points. Can you get it? I mean, you know what? Somebody with 2 will buy a ticket and win, and he'll. Yeah,
that's really how that goes.
That's how that always turns out. T. Schmidt's got 1 million. He buys 1 million tickets, and somebody with 2 wins.
Mo has 881,000. Okay,
seems legit. Oh. That tracks.
Big
Bob only having 100 something doesn't make sense.
He's
literally been here since before channel points, but maybe that's the key.
T. Schmidt, you got 1 million. That's crazy. Oh, Big Bob says, I guess I need to not lurk as much.
You can't. Yeah, you don't earn
lurkers don't earn.
You don't earn for lurking. I'll be here. Do the thing.
T. Schmidt says, it just says M now. Won't even tell me the actual number.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
That's kind of crazy.
Just got the M now. I guess that's pretty good. I have an infinity sign by mine, which is monuments. You get that? Get it? I have an infinity sign. Wad says I got 900,000. Wad, of course, you're literally saying hi to everybody. But lurkers are workers, says Super John. That's true. People are lurking because they're working. I just love it if people have us on speakerphone at their work, because then I can say something wild and then people will be like, what the hell are you listening to over there?
No, so you can say, Alexa, buy me a pizza.
You can buy this pizza for Alexa.
You okay over there?
Nodded. Nodded. Personally, testimony to taking my phone to the back. Oh yeah, Frigid. Yeah, you were very committed. That's what we say. That's why we give the 5-minute warning. Go take your little dumps.
Oh, that's right. Frigid took like the phone into the shower.
Yeah. Go take your little dumps, and we'll get you in the giveaway.
Your sassy poops. Wasn't that what it was that day?
I don't know
Somebody
about that
taking a sassy little poop.
Oh.
Who does number 2
Hama says,
work
Chris
for?
here trying to get me fired. I'm not. It's on you if we're on speaker. I'm so sorry. We can't control that. You have us on speaker. That's kind of like sitting next to a fire real close, you know? Sitting a little too close to the campfire or putting your little marshmallow a little too much in the fire, you know?
Hey, we're a family show. They should be able to listen at work.
That's true.
We are not offensive. Crying out loud, we're painting toys.
That's true. We're a very family-friendly show. And I even have a sensor. What else do you want, world?
Well, the sensor's a little late.
It is, because I never have to use it. It's only out of emergency.
How many more of these guys? Jeez.
Ted Onion says, nothing like destroying a Filiberto's bathroom while listening to Monument Stream. Oh, Ted Onions, that is visceral.
If you're at Filiberto's blowing the bathroom up,
dude,
that speaks way more volumes than I think it was intended to.
Work for? I shouldn't have had the hot sauce.
Like, I feel like if it goes through you that quick, you should probably stop going to Filiberto's.
I love Filiberto's.
Do you really?
I do.
Really?
Me? Yeah,
you eat there?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, my God.
The one by... You know what's interesting, though? They are not all the same.
They are definitely not all the same.
No.
This I know.
The one close to us, not so great here. The one by my house, like going up towards... well, it's actually not by my house. On my way to my house, is actually very good. Their fish tacos are amazing.
Is it like a Scottsdale Filiberto's?
No, it's not even in Scottsdale. North Phoenix. Phoenix is huge, man.
Phoenix is
it's
huge.
Massive. No, Phoenix. It's a good one. Some of them, though, kind of rough.
Yeah, I don't eat there.
And then there's Tiliberto's, there's Biliberto's,
Julio Berto's,
Filiberto. Frigid says, if you're in a Filiberto's, that means you're in a good part of town. Because if you hit a Biliberto's or a Francoberto's or a Jose Berto's, you're in the hood. Yeah, there's a lot of Bertos over here in Arizona. Some of them are good. Tiliberto's, I've been to a good one.
The other day, somebody was talking about how the place that I was looking for was next to the fake Filiberto's.
No, I'm like, sometimes those are the real Filiberto's.
And I was like, wait a minute.
I know it's the original one I think is called Filiberto's. The original one.
Is it?
I think so.
And then was it like a family implosion that caused this? And now they're all just the Berto's family at war?
I think they're just different franchises. I'm actually not really sure.
It's the Berto's family goes to war. Because they all have like the same menu.
Could you send those out with those paints? Could I convince you to add on the burrito in the order? I've been going through withdrawal since I left SoCal 3 years ago.
What, a Filiberto's burrito?
Yeah.
No way, dude. The only thing I find that I would even register as wanting to eat at Filiberto's is breakfast.
Oh, their breakfast burritos are phenomenal.
Yeah, the breakfast burrito is about the only thing you'd ever catch me eating from Filiberto's. Nothing else there is sane.
Sane.
Like, it's all like super grease.
Yeah, that's why I like mine.
Taco
it's not
Bell.
bad.
I will do Taco Bell before Filiberto's.
Yeah, the one up by me does not use that much grease. The other ones, it's drenched. I'll give them that. It's so good, though.
Like, I didn't know black beans came with so much grease.
Oh, I don't eat their black beans.
Or the pinto beans or whatever. Not something that sits high on Jen and mine's list for, hey, honey, what do you want tonight? Oh, Filiberto's for sure.
I feel like it's not the first pick for
It's
many
not
people.
the first pick.
It's not, for sure. Every once in a while, I'll get a hankering.
So what you're saying is that Monument will not be sponsored by Filiberto's anytime soon.
Monobertos. Can we go buy a franchise?
Monuberto's.
Monuberto.
Can you imagine how great that would be? Welcome to Monuberto's, the OneStep burrito.
Monubertos. Wow. Big Bob. Now, if your plumbing is clogged, you need a Filiberto's run.
Well, that is true. You know, if you're having
Fedibertos.
if you have a bad like sinus day,
Yikes.
or you're fighting some constipation,
Philip doesn't do so great with his Filibertos.
he stays away from that place, doesn't he? Or is
No,
he, like,
he does.
He goes there.
He goes, but it doesn't sit well with many people. It seems like. Oh, but it's so good. I haven't been to Filiberto's in a long time.
I've got guts of steel, and that's a place I don't frequent. Like, I'm not a guy that has problems with food very often unless somebody really messes the food up. And Filiberto's scares me. I used to...
OneStep burrito with special sauce. There you go.
There you go. You got it.
The green sauce is amazing there. I love their green sauce.
Dude, you were flirting with death.
Yeah, dude. Let's get some green sauce up on that fish burrito.
Man.
It's really good.
Chris is a masochist.
A masochist? It doesn't affect me.
Until it does.
Until it does, that one time. It will. It'll take me down.
It'll be like, what happened to Chris? He was supposed to be in today. Well,
No,
so about that.
It doesn't affect me as much.
About that. What surprises are you helping me come up with to kill Dallas?
Me?
Yeah.
What could you do?
And or chat. Chat,
That's
what are you bringing?
legal.
I need help, chat.
That's
Elle and I
legal.
need help. What are you bringing?
I think L's gonna be your first of all your nerd dictionary for the day.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%. I don't know anything about Star Wars.
And so you got that down. So
I'm still wondering why they picked me.
I'm curious if you just bought a soccer ball, right? Just like a straight up regulation soccer ball, right? And just threw it on the table midstream. Well, looks like a comet hit the stage. I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's a meteor.
You could literally just bring a meteor.
We could have a meteor shower.
Gabe says bring a fart machine.
We'll definitely bring a fart
Place it
machine.
underneath Dallas's. You have to take the little sound boxes, Jason. It's a live stream after all.
You have to take the sound boxes. You run the sound boxes.
No, I can give you that power.
I don't want that power. I can't be trusted with that kind of stuff.
Tough. It's tough, man.
Did you
tough.
notice the day that you made me produce while you painted?
You hit 4 pickles in
It
a
was
stream.
pickles in a row. Like, it's just pickle, pickle, pickle. Yo.
I try to keep a very serious business 90-10, serious business to fun. And then once Jason takes the wheel, it's all out the window.
100%. I am yodeling pickle like frenzy.
Yodeling Pickle was my stripper name.
Paid professional chat. Paid professional chat. By the way, Chris only stripped that one weekend, so he didn't really have enough time to have a name, so it's all a lie. Just for anybody that's out there wondering.
That's how I got my first condo. Only had to do it one night. There you go.
They paid him to leave.
T. Schmidt says, I can bring a large drink while I watch, in quotes, the game and spill it on Dallas's models.
Oops.
Oh my gosh, it's a massive wave of Diet Pepper.
Oops.
Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper.
No. That person who I have never met in my entire life from our stream just happened to spill soda all over Dallas's models.
We could also just go break his legs.
Oh, no.
Dallas, I know you're lurking in here. Don't you think we don't know that? All you little lurkers, I know all of you. Don't you think I have the power to know the lurk?
No.
I know all of you out there lurking.
What?
I know. You can't hide from me.
Is he lurking out there? Do we have to talk
I know
nice?
our
Do we have to
enemies.
talk nice about him now?
Our enemies are out there. Dallas, you're out there.
Do we have to talk nice about him now?
I know you're all out there. I know. People are like, well, how can he tell that I'm lurking? Oh, I have the magic. The power.
I don't think anybody's asking how you can tell.
Oh,
I think they know.
You want to know why? Because they're not speaking right now. But I got a list of you right here.
Well, don't call them out.
Evil. No, I have no idea.
He does.
I just hope that you're all having fun. Even the lurkers. Lurkers are great. And they're the ones who are serious business people who are like, I'm so sorry, this guy, I don't know who he is. I'm just trying to see him use the new paint.
It's the competitors.
Oh. Don't you
taking
know?
Notes.
You take this note. We're coming for you. And we're bringing Filibertos.
Oh, my God. You want to talk about takeover? Slip some Filiberto's green sauce in on people's, if you want to make them have a bad next day.
Maybe that's how we get Dallas.
Especially
the green.
No.
The
okay,
red,
so Dallas is pretty good with his Mexican food though.
that's true, and he always misses tamales. So
Yeah, so I don't know that Dallas is the right one. I don't know that he likes Waffle House. And Waffle House is a little rough around the edges on the food like pleasure scale. In the food goes in, it digests, it comes out, and Waffle House might be a 1 out of 3 gold on that. I don't know that you can get it 2. Waffle House generally tastes pretty good, and the rest is just a wish and a prayer.
Yep.
I think that's like his favorite restaurant.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying, the green sauce. I thought the red sauce was worse. The green sauce is pretty mild.
It doesn't have to do with spiciness. That sets people off in a different way.
You set me off in a different way.
As I should.
As I should. Needs wood and oil.
I'm here to annoy Christopher.
No.
Yeah.
No, Gandalf.
That's my job. I paint things and annoy Chris. It's Friday.
It is.
What the heck you got going on tonight? You said nothing.
No, Gabe's not coming this evening.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh, he ditched you.
No, he was doing I think he's coming tomorrow to do the inventory before they have their prime party.
Oh, yeah. He's building and priming.
Prime and Conquest.
I
Gabe, I know you're out there.
I got to come up here and work on these things.
Why don't you take him home with you, Jason? To the home studio. You've got all your stuff.
Yeah, I guess I could take the OneStep home.
Yeah.
I don't have it at home.
Take it with you.
Maybe.
You can do an all-day Saturday stream.
Maybe, or
from
I'll
home.
come up here and stream.
You could do that too.
Maybe
World
I'll
your
come up here
oyster.
and stream.
You can do whatever the heck you want.
I'm still not happy with my camera, and Chris won't come to the house and do it. So.
To be fair, I did offer. I offered last week.
He just does it like on a whim. Like at spur of the
I
moment. I'm like, hey, I
offer.
have hot plans tonight. I got a hot date.
All right, we're fixing it tonight. That's what's
Well,
happening.
that can't happen tonight.
Why?
Because I have a hot date.
Well, can't Jen help us too?
Hey, whoa.
Take it
That
easy.
made some heavy assumptions,
Ooh,
Chris.
here's what you could do. You and Jen could go out. I'll fix it. It'll be like magic.
It'll be like magic.
There you go.
Is Jen
Gabe
on
says,
here? Is Jen on here? Jen, he just offered to watch the dogs.
Yeah, I'll do that. Gabe said, I spent all day flooring. Yes, you did, Gabe. And to be fair, I was the person that paid to do it. Oh, I was the person they paid to do it.
What?
Gabe, what are you talking about?
What is he?
To be
yapping
fair,
about?
oh, no, Gabe was laying floor today. Well, I was laying pipe. Whoa! Yes, Scandal! Excuse me. That's inappropriate.
Christopher.
I only get one of those a year.
You don't get any of those.
Just one.
Chat.
How can I resist?
Chat. I apologize.
Gabe was putting flooring down with his dad today.
Sure he was. Sure he was. I'm going to need a note from Jason.
But that's you, Gandalf.
Video. No, it's his dad.
Oh.
His dad stole my name.
Gabe said, I was the glue guy.
That sounds very much like Gabe.
I
actually.
was the glue guy.
I don't think Gabe does that.
You do. I'm sorry. You're right. Jason does hop and skip every once in a while.
I don't.
Hoopity hoopity hoo, Christopher, hoopity she. I'm home. I'm home to the studio. I got back from my dinner or my lunch or my something, my meeting. And I'm 5 minutes late.
I was 5 minutes late, both yesterday and today.
That's okay.
I went.
Jason.
I had 2 lunch meetings.
To be fair, we are never late.
I had 2. We were today and yesterday.
We're never late.
I was late. The yesterday and today I had 2 business meetings for lunch
Much business meeting.
in the same exact place. Well, not the same restaurant.
Was
but
it?
Literally like a couple blocks away. Yesterday when I met Gabe's brother, so we blame Gabe for yesterday's tardiness.
We do?
Yeah.
But that was Jesse.
Well, but that's Gabe's fault.
Well, technically, it would be Jason's fault.
Oh, okay.
The family. It starts at the head. Starts with the father. And then it has the mother.
It starts with Shannon.
Shannon and Jason. Oh, my. Ghost Bev says, what would you recommend to brighten colors other than bold titanium white? Pale yellow, question mark?
Yeah, pale yellow's great. Bright ivory, any of the yellowish ones, right? Bright ivory, pale yellow, those are great. And then white blue for colors that are cooler, you know, for your blues, purples, things like that. White blue works great. You don't want to use the yellows for every color. They work for greens, reds, oranges. They can work for purples as well. Purples can go either way. But white, blue, bright neutral gray, stuff like that. Bright pale green is awesome when working in the green spectrum.
Welcome in, everybody. We're in the after hour, so anything goes now.
Are we?
Yeah, it's 4:10.
410.
10-4. Good buddy. Sorry.
Hammer
Too
down.
much. Hammer down.
What's your 20? What's your 20, bandit?
Anyone else remember when Jason used to yell to turn on the air compressor to torture Chris, and Wednesday only hear the faint frustration? Peppered Farm remembers.
I didn't yell. I would walk over there, give them a
Peppered
snide
Farm.
look as I walked in and opened the door to their office, which is where it was.
It was extremely inconvenient.
And then close the door and walk back, and then they would scream.
Macaque.
That's just the way that works.
Yep. It is after 4, so anything goes now, chap.
That's not the way that works.
Welcome to the after hours.
Anything goes?
First of all, you're all banned. Clean slate.
What? What?
Clean slate.
You just got rid of everybody?
Ding, 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 ding,
Why
ding,
would
ding,
you
ding.
get rid of everybody?
Why not?
Isn't that counterproductive?
Why not?
Aren't we trying to teach the people how to
They'll
enjoy
come
the hobby?
back
Isn't that the thing?
like flies to the stool. They'll come back.
I don't even have words for you right now. Flies to stool.
Ah, the flies to the stool.
A very Visceral mind painting.
Wad. Not in my stream, mister. That language wouldn't be... I'm going to put you on a timeout.
Have you listened to what you've been saying today?
Like moths to the flame. I know you people.
You said flies to the stool.
Oh, aren't you all just so happy? Aren't you all just a bundle of joy?
Yes.
Wad, you're right. I did say anything goes. You're right. You're right. Flapjack's like pipe being made. Hey, yo. Take it easy, mister.
I will.
See after hours.
I will fire all of you.
You're hired so that we can fire you.
Yep. Hey, everybody, you have a job. Now you're fired.
I need to drink less at work. I don't drink enough.
Yeah, I apologize. If this is your first time here seeing Chris in his element,
I'm fine, man.
I mean, if this is fine.
This is Fridays. This is my
is
release. Fridays for me, anything goes.
He just makes his own rules up.
Yeah.
I would like to make it clear for the audience that I'm the owner of the business.
Yeah.
And he works for me. That's not going very well.
No, it's going fine. We're great. We're painting.
Every day I get home and Jen looks at me and she goes, "How do you do it?"
Does she really?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
She goes, "How do you do it?"
It's too much.
I'm like, "What do you mean, how do I do it?" And she goes, "That Chris guy."
Being too long exposed to Chris could cause cancer, brain inflammation,
divorce.
That's funny.
Divorce.
I thought Jen owned the business, says Gabe.
Divorce.
I own the business now, Gabe.
You do? You do?
Surprise, everybody. Rule number 1, noosh for all.
What? You're just giving it away?
Yes.
Oh.
But it comes with a massive IOU.
Well, that's not giving it away.
No, it's just in good faith that you pay your IOU back.
What happens if you don't?
There'll be hell to pay.
Well, then that's not
I'll hunt you down. I'm just trying to keep Jason motivated to get this army done.
I am getting through this colored. God.
I'm telling you that I am literally strengthening Jason like Goku in the gravity chamber.
By Jeebus.
If he can paint an army through my bull crap, he can do anything. I'm just saying.
You've been kind of, I don't want to talk about you in third person. That's kind of.
Why wouldn't you like to talk about Chris in the third person, Jason?
No, I'm fearful for my life, chat. This is a double blink moment, but I'm working on a model, so just assume I'm double blinking.
What would Jason say to Chris in this moment?
I'm blinking twice, chat. Somebody help. Help. Please help. This looks so good.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Have you even seen that movie?
Yes, I love that. But it's not. We're close to the book.
Huh? It's pretty close to the book. It has some major discrepancies.
Doesn't that mean it's not close to the book?
No, it's just the end that really goes off the rails.
No, what I've really been saying is Bilbo, Bilbo, bravest little hobbit of them all.
We got to paint Bilbo.
You do.
That's why I need to get these guys done.
Bilbo
now I'm excited to paint Bilbo. I have to go back and look at the Rankin Bass stuff and get the colors.
Bilbo, greatest little hobbit.
Because it's for my mom, and so she'll look at it and she'll be like, yeah, this doesn't look like what I remember. That's my mom. She'd be, take it back.
Yes, Jordan is off today.
Fix it. Nobody but Chris and I works on Fridays.
Bilbo, bravest little hobbit of them all.
And Gabe might have to do work on Fridays every now and then, because he's committed.
Committed to an insane asylum. Ha ha ha.
Yes. That too.
You know what, Jason?
A lot of what's a who and a mo.
We know a mo.
That's what I just said.
No, you said it in a different way. Surprise. We're going all night.
Are we?
No.
I mean,
we have to go fix your camera.
I'm down.
We got to fix your camera.
I'm down to go all night.
What's the matter with your camera, Jason?
There's 2 more.
No, you have more to build, mister. You will dance. You will sing.
There's 2.
What are you talking? You're going to finish this army with a week and a half to go. You literally are. You're almost done.
Well, I have to build Wookiees, and then I have to make. I think all I need is the Wookiee. I think there might need to be another squad of commandos, Wookiees, and the commander. That is the custom. You get to build your own. And I don't know what the loadout's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be specific, but I don't play WYSIWYG.
Who's WYSIWYG? And does
hairy,
he know Willy Wonka?
Big hairy guy. Hey, you know what I heard today, Chris?
What's that?
You're a religious man.
Yes, sir.
So, Cain and Abel.
Okay.
Cain killed Abel and was cursed to walk the earth forever.
Okay.
Correct?
I think so. I don't remember that story very well.
So,
Gabe's here too.
I read today that Cain is Bigfoot.
What?
It was not a funny paper. It was a diatribe on why they believe that Cain is Bigfoot.
How long was this Reddit thread?
That Cain is Bigfoot.
This Reddit thread literally
the mark of Cain, and Cain is Bigfoot.
What?
And that he's just covered with hair, walking the earth forever, and that's why he gets spotted as the Yeti and all this crazy stuff around all these different places. He just walks the earth.
That's wild.
And it was a very serious. It wasn't a joking deal. I was taken
sure
aback by it. I was like, oh, look.
When you tried to refresh that Reddit thread too, I'm sure it took about 5 minutes. No, that's interesting. But what if Cain was Bigfoot? That's interesting. Very interesting.
So there, the Google search for the night is
the Google foo
is Bigfoot Cain.
Bigfoot Cain
from the Bible.
Does Bigfoot eat at Cane's?
Maybe that's what the next day we should give them that and ask for 1% of all sales generated on that ad.
If
campaign.
Gabe was here, I'd say, hey, let's go get chicken, but he's not.
Because he doesn't love us.
He's probably, I know what he's doing right now. He's like, oh, Chris, you never give me chicken. You never take me golfing. I know you're here. We should all go golfing. Now that Jason's going to start golfing, Gabe, you can go golfing with us too. Gabe says, I'm not hungry. And I hate golf. That's funny.
Bigfoot loves kokanee beer. What is kokanee beer?
I don't know, man.
He loves eggs and is looking for Easter festivities? Is this on his dating profile? How do you know this?
Does he sing the Bilbo song?
Bilbo, Bilbo, greatest little hobbit of them all.
I started golfing this summer, actually, says El Fire Spray. Nice. Golf is so fun. I love golf.
I mean,
it is very fun. Especially, oh man, when you drive it right down the middle, there's no better feeling. When you used to hit a slammer straight down the middle of the fairway. Or when you hit that nice 7-iron towards the green. Oh, great. That doesn't happen often for me. Let me be clear.
He taught Tiger Woods how to play golf.
I am very good off the tee. Everything else is out the window.
You're very good what?
I'm very good off the tee. My putting, not great. My short game is getting better. I will say that. I upgraded my clubs this year after getting hand-me-downs from 3 generations. And that did make a big difference.
My whole thing is thinking of going and taking a couple of classes to see if I can even hit a driver. If I could get the feel for hitting a driver, I could see myself maybe trying to play some golf. But it's not a game I like.
You like it.
So I have to learn to like it.
Now, Jason, here's a serious question. Are you one of those people who could go and play a sport like that and have fun, but not get frustrated at the game?
No.
Yeah.
I'm too
that's
competitive. I
tough.
grew up playing sports, so all sports to me are competitive.
Even for yourself.
I get very frustrated.
Even like if you can't hit it yourself, right?
Oh,
it's more of the inward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as like I've played doubles,
Yeah.
where one
Best
person
ball.
does the tee and
Yeah.
I do the short game and the putting.
Yeah. You can do
And
best ball.
that I can do okay. If I can hold up my end of the bargain, then I'm okay. But golf just isn't fun for me because I suck at it.
I feel you. It does the. Yeah, it is tough at the beginning.
I suck at it. I don't like sucking. So
You can get good. Get good.
get good, scrub. That's my thing. I'll start doing a vlog called "Get Good, Scrub." Jason learns to golf.
I know somebody who can film it.
Who?
Me. What are you talking about? Jason, legitimately, we can make a deal.
Chad, do you see how excited he is about this?
I'll contact one of the old pros, and if I film it for them, they could probably give you a free lesson, and we could film the whole experience. And it would probably be amazing. Because coaches love people who are at a place where they are like sports inclined, right? Like where you get the idea of like, because you've played hockey before, so you get the motion.
Yeah.
But you haven't gotten to that spot yet where you feel confident. That's like the best place to be, because then they can tailor you and you'll understand the concepts.
My biggest problem was what people told me would be my biggest benefit is I'm ambidextrous when playing hockey.
Oh, wait a second. Do you hit right or left?
Yes.
Oh. Do you hit better left? Oh.
No, I hit better right. At least I would
Playing
think.
golf?
I would think.
What did you play hockey?
Left.
Oh, you should do left. I think you should try both.
Because as right defenseman, shooting left was better.
Interesting.
Because you're shooting towards the inside of the ice rather than the boards. So
I
would do that, but I can play either side. I can do that the other way. And when I play in goal, I can shoot either hand.
We can figure this out.
I can't catch with either hand as well. So typically I shoot left because
We can figure this out, Jason.
Okay.
I think we should. I think actually we could do that.
Because I catch left, so you wind up shooting left when you play hockey that way.
I don't think Hank Haney would do it. I don't think he lives here anymore. I think he moved to Chicago.
Tell him I'll bring him a peanut butter sandwich.
No, there's somebody out there. I think I know. We can make this happen, Jason.
I told you I found him training in Tiger Woods. So
not me, not I. Could be fun.
If Jen wants to go learn how to play golf, I don't think she can with her back. Maybe that's what Jen needs for her back, is to go learn how to get limber.
It'd be fun. It is very fun. Jason, you could help Jen get limber, says Frigid Phoenix. Whoa!
Hey, you
Whoa!
shush.
Whoa!
You shush. This is a family show.
Whoa! Take it easy, Frigid Phoenix.
How about you stop being so loud?
Oh.
You were yelling and screaming. Why are you yelling and screaming? Yelling and screaming.
Chad, I'm so sorry.
He's yelling and screaming, Chad. It has me worried.
I'm so sorry.
Should I be fearful for my life, Chris?
No.
I don't think I'm supposed to ask him, am I? I'm supposed to ask, like, a professional.
Why don't you get going on this painting?
I have one guy. This is one guy.
No, you have more, mister.
Do I?
Hey, actually, you should build something on stream and show people how to build. Because you did want to do that video.
We did want to do that. Should we do it with the Star Wars guys? That'd be kind of cool.
Monument Jen says, I would try golf, but it's about to be hot for outdoor activities. There's something weirdly satisfying about golfing out in the middle of summer, though.
But you can go to, like, Top Golf.
Yeah. You can do Top Golf, Jen. That'd be fun.
Right? They have, like, food, and we could get back into drinking alcohol if we suck. That's my fear, is that it'll drive me to drink, because I'll be like, this sucks. Give me a beer. With that voice, too.
Jason, you could have fun with it though.
One would hope.
You just have to go in with it.
I'm a
with
changed
having
man.
fun.
I'm a changed man. I'm old, and maybe I'll be different this time. I literally haven't even tried golf in decades.
Stick Leg Paint says, I used to be golf pro. Let's play at Adepticon.
Really?
Stick Legs, we're going to we're ditching the con to go to golf.
That's it. Forget OneStep and all the cool people.
You're
teaching me how to play golf in Milwaukee in winter.
You should go during the AMG live stream. Where's Jason?
He's learning.
He's
how to
out
play
on
golf.
the links.
He's out on the links. Learning how to play golf.
We'll go play. Be a great time, man. Be fun, you know. Monument Jen says I can handle Top Golf. That's what I'm saying. It could be fun. It'd be a fun time.
All right. Well, Chris, what that sounds like is that we just said yes to going and doing a Top Golf day.
Yeah, let's get the fam. Bring your friends. Let's go. Make a trip to Arizona if you guys want to see Jason golf.
Nobody wants to see that.
No, of course we do. We're gonna film all of it.
No.
I think we could find a coach that would totally be down, and that would actually be very fun content. Could you imagine just a amazing golf lesson randomly posted on our YouTube channel? That would be great.
Again, this is chat. This is where his definitions and my definitions.
Because then what you could do is you could paint the golf ball.
That
Just
doesn't
one
sound
golf ball.
Any fun?
Just one golf ball. Because
like, do I have to highlight all the dimples? What a disaster!
Scale jail on steroids.
Oh, you know what? One step on a golf.
One step
ball.
that ball. Wait a minute.
It's something like that.
I don't know if I don't like that out loud.
Something like that.
That's right. Hama says, Jason and Jen go do golf. I'll fix your camera and watch the dogs. There you go.
Oh, I don't even want to know what Top Golf looks like on a Friday night.
Very busy.
When it's cool outside still.
Yeah, I know. This is it for us here in Arizona. It's in the 90s next week. We're done. It's in the 90s today, by golly.
It's been in the 90s this week.
Not for me, Jason.
Well, yes, it has been.
That is true. My mornings start 10 degrees cooler.
Oh, yeah, by you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice up there. And then the drive.
Yes. This is true. Man, what has happened to gas this week, dude?
Did it go up?
Dude, it is wild. It's killing me. It was like 5.10.
What?
Yes.
It's gone up that much?
Yes. I'm wild right now.
Bad week for me to have driven to lunch clear across town twice.
I know. It's just like crazy.
Now I need
price.
to fill up, so now I'll be just walking to work. That sucks.
Scorcher says, yeah, we're up to 90 next week. That's right. It's coming in.
What's the highest gas people are having to put up with?
Oh, I'm sure it's somewhere in Studio City, California.
They got to be. If we're at 5 something, they're way over 6.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Back when I was there, it was like at $8, but that was during that really weird time. There was like a month where gas was just astronomical, like 10 years ago. I forget.
So it's been longer than that, but that was when I came off the road, right? When I was living on the road in my over the road truck.
Bridget says some parts of California are 9+. Yuck.
What?
Yuck.
That's just pure insanity, right? That's like just stay home.
576 in Central California. Yeah, it's some,
Just stay home. Get a bike.
My bike trip to Monument would be a little tough, I will admit.
Hey, are you in this, or are you just
It would take me
pretending?
6 hours to get here. Or 5 hours. I forget the timing.
How many miles is it?
Many.
Many miles.
As far as home. Yeah, it's not that. 31 miles.
31 miles?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long way, actually.
Yeah. So gas is not my friend right now. $12 a gallon in the UK. Well, UKP man, you guys are on something else.
It's always expensive there, but
Yeah.
it's even worse now.
You can walk a
'Cause they do
little
it by the
bit.
liter. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, oh, that's close to what ours
No.
is, and they're like, yeah, that's a liter. I'm like, oh,
That's why you guys got all those little cars over there, love. That's all right, bird. We got small cars. You like that?
no.
Blimey. Got myself a little slanky car. I do. That's right.
I apologize, Chad.
Guys, have got ourselves 12 gallons a day, and it is.
What? That wasn't even words.
185 Canadian a liter here today, says Wirehead. Somewhat civil is like, that is awful.
See?
That's all right. That somewhat civil. My ears are bleeding.
See? This is why I have to apologize for him all the time.
I've got it down pretty good, all right?
This is why I have to apologize for him all the time, because he does this kind of crap.
That's all right. We'll make sure we put all the gas in the car. That's all right, bud.
Is that your Ringo?
There it is. Ringo. I write music too. I was a part of the band.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Chat.
You want to know what I discovered this weekend?
I want for any kids out there, I want this to act as a way for you to know that if you try hard enough, you can get paid for damn near anything.
That's right, sir. Yes. I never thought in a million years I'd be here watching a grown man paint miniatures live in front of 200 plus people.
While telling fart jokes and hitting noisemakers.
We do it for you.
Me?
No, for the people.
Oh, the people.
We do this for the people.
We
correct,
do
Jason?
this for the people,
you know
yes.
what I discovered? Look at this, Jason. This is simple green.
Uh-huh.
But you dilute simple green.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that. I've been using simple green raw. Not the way to do it. You're supposed to dilute it. It's a concentrate. And I'm like, that's why it's always so potent and powerful.
Do you know how I know you're lying?
No, it's true.
No, because you rinse the bucket with the glass palette is diluted.
That's Dawn soap. Different sponsor.
Oh.
Like that segue.
So,
this episode is brought to you by Simple Green.
So why would you think Simple Green and Dawn are any different?
Dawn is the dawn of a new age. Simple Green is like on the earth.
Don't give up, children. Don't give up.
Thank you.
Proof is in the performance.
Right.
You can be anything you want to be. And some idiot like me might hire you.
Yeah. I've been using Simple Green raw, man. Man, they told me it's like you got to do 1 to 10 Simple Green water. I blew my mind when I read that. I'm like, what the?
Can I ask a question?
Get yourself a water bottle that squirts well.
Can I ask a question here? What have we been using the undiluted Simple Green on, Chris?
What are you talking about?
I just want to know where you've been using the undiluted Simple Green.
I'm actually a Fabuloso household, technically.
So where have you been using the undiluted Simple
Like
Green?
in the garage. Like when I'm cleaning out the sink. Or like I'm wiping something down, like my, work area. What's wrong with that?
I think it says like a cap full per 24 ounces.
It's literally 10 to 1. That's what the ounces is. 1 ounce of Simple Green to 10 ounces of water. Unless you want it to be a degreaser, and then it's 1 to 1.
So then my next question is, how did you stumble upon this newfound information?
Because I needed to buy a general purpose cleaner, and I haven't bought Simple Green in a while.
Okay.
When I used to buy it, I used to just straight.
Can I ask you, how do you use your Fabuloso?
I dilute it. Dude,
it was all in the eyes, Chris, because you're like, oh, I dilute it.
If you use Fabuloso straight,
he said that like he's known it since he was at like birth.
You will literally
like in the birth
strip
canal.
your
I learned that you dilute your Fabuloso soup.
I didn't have a faction packet, Gabe. I always have a faction packet, sir. I'm so sorry. This is a painting stream, but it is technically after 4, so I can do whatever I want.
He was pooping and read the label. Yeah, you just Googled it.
So I brought this in here to clean up stream today. I got to clean your act up.
Explain clean up stream.
No, clean up the stream room.
Okay.
I was cleaning up the stream room.
So now
today.
it's diluted.
It is now diluted. This is the correct, yes, because I need to actually clean your desk and get all your crap off.
Oh, okay.
We got to change your paper. Which, I got to change Jason's paper every once in a while. I do have to change that paper. There's so many models up there. Gosh, it's like a death trap walking up there. You bump that thing once and you are effed. There's so many models up there. There's so many models on that table. They're just encroaching.
There's a few.
There's many. You can't even see the table. I can't clean it.
I see the table everywhere.
I see the table. Correct. I cannot move your paper easily now without removing all your models.
Because there's 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27.
You've got many.
30, 33, 35 models on the paper. Oh, yeah, 30. Oh,
Jason,
36.
are you trying to get out of this?
There's 36 models on the paper before you can move it.
You trying to get out of this? What are you doing?
What do you mean get out of it?
Why do you stop painting? You got paint.
I finished.
What? No. You're not finished.
I mean, I finished what I was going to do.
What does that mean? This army's not done.
Define done.
Well,
I know this isn't it.
A wise man once told me.
I'm just saying.
Like you're done when you're done.
I got the dark green brown.
Yeah. Okay.
And the flesh tones, right?
Uh-huh.
On all of the bros. Right? So we're getting very, very close to the this group is done part. Right? That's a lot of guys. See how he doesn't listen to me?
What are you going to do with these little white cap things up here?
Those are going to be the orange. Some of them are orange. See some of them that were already orange? Or oh, yeah, like that one right there.
He's trying to get out of here, chat.
They'll be orange.
You'll be orange.
Oh,
that's what Gabe would say.
You'll be orange, all right. No. Or tan. Maybe I'll take warm brown and mix it with orange, and that'll be that color. I don't know.
I mean, that would be kind of cool if you're into that.
I don't know.
You've already done one over here.
We'll figure it out.
Well, let the record show that we stayed on track this entire time.
Let the music play.
I helped Jason get this army done by training him. Jason, that was a test, and you passed.
What'd I do?
You were able to get through that stream with conversation and finish an army almost. You see what I did there?
Are you trying to tell me that the reason you've been off the rails the whole show is to try to distract me?
And did it work?
No.
And that's what I'm saying.
I stayed pretty focused.
You did. That's what I'm saying.
Fairly focused. I'm getting better at the whole tune Chris out thing. I don't know if you can tell, chat.
Oh no, it's 100%.
It's not quite there. He's still he kind of gets in there.
I did okay.
He kind of gets
I
in
did
there.
all right today.
But it's this is how Chris gets cliff notes for streams, the summary at the end. Yes.
That's right.
Mostly. Right, exactly. Mostly. I can mostly block him out.
Mostly. This is just a part of an army. No, this is the army.
Mo says, Chris was great to stream. Almost. Yeah, this is just part of an army.
Now,
There's a lot more over there that I already finished.
Yeah, you did all the Wookiees already.
Yeah, well, there's Wookiees and a whole bunch of rebels.
Yeah,
well, one squad. There's 6 rebels and 7 Wookiees.
6 rebels.
13 models over there. And I have to build another set of Wookiees, another set of commandos, and a commander. That's another 13 models that I'll build this weekend and slap some paint on. And then I'll base them all. And if I'm not lazy over the weekend, chat, they'll look a lot different on Monday. That's the goal. That's the goal. You need to have a shock collar on Chris to keep him really on track. You know,
we have this.
I think like a laser fence.
That's what we have.
A proximity fence for Chris would be really funny. and we just set the fence to be around the desk.
Well, that's harsh.
But
That's
fair.
a little too harsh.
But fair. Shock collar.
Fair?
A shock collar.
All I know is that you got minis painted. So.
A dunk tank and a shock collar. And by shock collar, I mean like a 480 volt.
I'll put
50 amp feed wrapped around his neck, so when he falls in the dunk tank.
We'll do a shock collar stream if Jason does a hot tub stream. There you go.
What? If I do what?
A hot tub stream.
We do have a death laser.
We do. That
Can you
would
imagine if
probably...
we just have it over here and we just kind of tilt it? We don't have sun in here. Kind of need some sun.
The big yellow one is the sun. The yellow one is the sun.
Just train him like you would a Labrador. He's over there acting up. You just say, how can you imagine?
As I said, I'll do a shock collar stream if Jason does a hot tub stream. There it is.
Those things, like, chat, raise your hand if you've ever tested the shock collar on yourself. I'm going to wait for other people to raise their hand before I do my story. But...
It's just a very aggressive vibrate thing now. It's like, zzz, you don't get an actual shock.
No.
They don't shock dogs anymore.
It scares them.
It does. It's just like a...
It scares... Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's just like a... It's like licking a 9-volt battery. It's like a tingle.
John Bingham, what's going on?
John Bingham, what's going on? Someday you'll want to burn a rock and you'll build your glorious gift. Yes! Wait, you changed your name again.
Is this Mike?
Yeah.
Oh.
Son of Hama.
Mike. That's why you knew all those things.
It's literally right there on the other side of this wall.
Yeah. Jason just has to build it.
Jen's very scared of it.
Crack those.
Yeah, well, I've taken them all the way up, and it just is like I said, it's like licking a battery without the copper taste. It's like, I feel like if you
licking a battery without the copper taste.
I feel like when you know it's coming, it's different than if you just wore the collar and Chris is over there just minding his own business, telling his silly jokes, and then all of a sudden I'm like,
that's great. My boss would like to shock me.
Somewhat civil, we use it on ourselves, but we're training the dog. It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not that bad. It's just startling. Yes, exactly. All right, everybody. I think we're all done with Chris.
I'm out. This is my last day.
So
I'm putting in the towel, chat.
Yeah, but Chris doesn't listen. Like when we hit, it would just be that would be what would make it fun, Mike. Is that we would just literally be like, like all show, all show. But we would probably find out the hard way that when electric shocked, Chris loses his bowels.
Yikes! That would actually be very upsetting.
Pooped.
Jason.
Yes, sir.
You're Gabe and I are going to be streaming next week
on Tuesday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Gabe. You and Gabe?
It's me and Gabe.
I don't trust this at all, chat.
I am the captain now. I actually have a great example that we're going to do.
What are you going to do?
We're going to use OneStep, Jason, on my goblins for Middle Earth strategy. And we're going to see how many goblins I can do.
All of them? Probably.
I'm going to do, it's going to be dark purple primer with red oxide primer with a taupe zenithal. I'm going to use that shadow flesh like I did last night. It's going to be great. I'm very excited.
Gabe, that's exactly what untrustworthy people say, by the way. Yeah. Oh, my God. Channel points to shock Chris. It's happening. It's happening. Don't tell him, but I'm going to build a pad that he stands on that will complete the circuit.
You know, people have told me in the past that when people are joking, there's always a sliver of honesty.
I'm not joking.
Jason wants to harm me. I can't call HR because Ellie will just backstab me.
Chris, do you feel like you're in a hostile work environment?
I feel like I'm being elder abused.
Wait,
I'm a protected class.
No, I'm a protected class.
How many points, Chris? How many points? It's a 600.
Chris is blind twice.
It's 600. We're gonna paint up some goblins. I think that would be fun to show everybody. I was gonna do zombies, but I would like to do goblins instead because I'm really excited to do the shadow flesh and then all of flesh.
Mike, exactly. I just need a couple of car batteries wired in series.
How many points to shock you? I don't know, Gabe. I'm gonna
You
put
know, when
on
you put a
timeout.
lot of car batteries in, is it series or parallel?
What happens
series?
if I put Gabe on timeout?
I saw this guy put like 400 car batteries, deep cycle batteries. I think they were in series, and it was something like on the order of thousands of amps. It blew up a galvanized steel rod, and he filmed it time lapse. It was really cool. So let's do that.
All right. D. Schmidt is the only one who has enough channel points to shock me at 1 million plus.
Ooh, it only takes one.
Only takes one.
It only takes
I
one.
did it
Can
for
you
T.
imagine, like T.
Schmidt.
Schmidt? This is a lot of responsibility. This is your choice.
Chat, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Blew out a TV CRT too. Oh Jesus.
Gabe, you have 1 million. Interesting. Because you're a moderator, is that why?
He fixed it and did it some more. Oh God.
Wild.
All right, gang. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching paint dry and listening to Chris's shenanigans today.
No, I was very professional.
We got
today.
through a lot of.
You
They're
did.
getting very close.
You did.
Once I get the white tops on the helmeted dudes, then and the base is done, they'll actually look done.
Army's looking good.
Yeah, I need to do a little bit of metallic or figure out what I'm doing. I think I'll go back and maybe thin down the black. Or I have gray. I'll do the graphite gray on all of these bits that they're holding instead of silver. That'll do it.
Perfect.
Lovely.
That is perfect.
I like it when a plan comes together.
What a great idea.
Thank you all for a wonderful week. Again, remember we do this Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monument Standard Time here in Phoenix, Arizona. We'd love to see you back. So hit the follow button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. Then go spit. Okay, so here's what I want you to do this weekend. I want you to go to your mom's house. I want you to distract your mother. So it might take 2 people. So take a friend or a loved one.
Where is this going?
Right? Distract your mom. Grab her wallet. Okay? Grab her wallet, take out a credit card, maybe 2.
2 credit cards?
You should know your mom's spending habits better than I do. Maybe she makes lots of small purchases across cards, so maybe you need to follow that so it doesn't stand out. But anyway, take the credit cards, go to monumenthobbies.com or monumenthobbies.eu and get yourself some paint. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself
It's a
with
weekend
somebody
of treat
else's
yourself.
money.
This is for all the times your mom wouldn't buy you the pony. Tell her. That's what this is.
Go treat yourself with stolen money.
This is what this is.
I'm going to go to the nearest bank and do that.
But have a great weekend. Stick around. Chris is going to find somebody ready to take you off into the weekend with some more hobby goodness on a Friday. Don't do anything we wouldn't do, and we will see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Adios.
Bye.